Can you hear the sound in the silence? Relentlessly striking through the walls. What's it gonna take to erase my sins? When I've done nothing wrong, I've done nothing wrong at all. I've said it all before, but don't be surprised when you see me come alive. When there's nothing in between us, I wanna tell for a tell, I wanna die for a die.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you are all well. Welcome to today's games. Welcome, Varian. Varian's the first person here camping on the stream, waiting for their favorite team to start. Obviously, today is going to be another special day where we have two fantastically evenly matched teams. I'm saying evenly matched teams, but both of these teams haven't faced each other before. So we are going to be starting the next game. I'm joined today by Kay, what do you want to be called? Kay is from Madagascar, and she's going to be interning with us today. And she'll let us know how she goes. How are you doing, Kay?
Hi, I'm doing good. I'm actually happy to be here today, and I'm excited to see how those teams, what they will cook for us.
Oh, yeah, very much so. Infinity is very active in Madagascar. All the tournaments are just always in the top 3. So we're going to have to find out how it goes. Rika is surprisingly in the comments instead of casting. He's an interesting dude. So welcome, Rika. Welcome, everyone in the chat. I'm very excited for the games as we see. But we're starting off straight by the action. And we're seeing that Incognito has done a bit of research here. They banned out straight to the Zushin without thinking about it. What is Chung going to ban out next is the real question. Obviously, for those that are joining us, Incognito chose Dangerous Grass as their map.
What was left undone.
Yeah, so what can you tell us about Infinity? What type of comp are they gonna go? What did they like playing? So that the people that are watching can find out from. I'm hoping that you know what they play. I'm assuming you do. You do.
They usually go with really aggressive compositions. They love invading. So, I see the Incognito, they banned Harley because I think Chong knows how to play Harley really well. So yes, I see they've done their research.
Okay, so research indeed. Again, best team in Madagascar right now up against second best team. Arguably, the Zambians would probably have a different answer to who's the second best team in Zambia. The last time we held the tournament was in February, so a lot of teams might have gotten better there, so the results might be slightly different. But yeah, these are the top tier teams in the tournament, also in the server in general. So let's find out how they do. Very interesting 3 bans coming on. Marcel, I saw the clip with Marcel, man, where Marcel just stole the Lord. I think Marcel is just so cool, and so far, at least from what I'm watching, it is only the Madagascans and the Kenyans that are playing it. So it's interesting to see why even South Africa, they don't really like to ban out Marcel. So I don't know, man. It depends on the people, but the people that do utilize the hero tend to do well. The next ban is coming out is going to be a Yuzong. Interesting bans here from the side of Incognito. And then next, Kay, your team's also in this tournament, isn't it?
Oh yes, yes, they're in this team in this tournament.
I am not the only one bound by these chains.
Akira Protocol is an interesting journey to get again, man. You can't hear Kay very well, I think. And I think everyone can hear you. It's fine. I think it sounds audible now. You just let me know. But yeah, Akira Protocol also in the tournament. K, I'm just giving people context for those that don't know who K is. They just randomly find K on a random day. But yeah, K works with the Akira Protocol, and then she might be here later on for the other tournament. She's She's just chilling, man. But yeah, next pick coming out from the side of Amethyst is going to be the Zetian. I like Zetian as a hero because it just offers so much versatility, and I want to see if Zambia keeps up with the heroes that they like to play. They like to play Borg. They like to play a lot of Beleric. So I want to see if they've changed things up a bit in those last 2 months that we haven't seen these people on stream. Last time we had a Zambian team, at least these ones, was a long time ago. But two interesting instant picks from the side of Infinity, which is the Kimi and the Gato.
Yes, it's really unexpected from them. Usually, I think Laskar goes. He likes to play Kali a lot. I'm not sure. Please don't come at me, but I don't think he plays Gadot like a lot.
Definitely. Okay, so
they
this thing they don't care about the match. Can you hear her is the question. Anyways, no, it's a very interesting game. Looking at the votes right now, it seems that the people from Infinity showed up in numbers. 68% of you guys think that Infinity is going to win today. I will let you guys know my thoughts after the draft is coming out. Dollars comes in with I like the pick. The CU is pretty standard. It's pretty good. It's also something that a lot of the Madagascans like to play. We saw they played Madagascans. I believe the game that they won with Madagascar, they picked up the CU. So it's definitely something that they like playing that side and they're pretty comfortable with, along with the Leo. But the Freya comes out from Hyper Broken Dota.
We are glue.
Your team is banner.
Light me up and watch the
Your
world
team is
burn.
banning.
Yeah, and then Kay, in this instance, what sort of jungler would Incognito need to ban out here? Because I know they like to play the Joy, so it depends on what type of composition they want to go for. But what's a good ban here? What would you suggest?
Since they already picked Suyu, they already banned Harley. One of the junglers Strong is really comfortable playing with is Guinevere, but I don't think he would pick that one, so I'm not really sure who they are gonna ban.
Definitely. Nigel is supporting Incognito. Oh, and to answer Umer's question, this is the best team in Madagascar. They've won quite a few tournaments, and this is the second best team in Zambia based off our last tournament. They could be the best Zambian team right now. But yeah, those are the two teams, Zambian team and a Madagascar team. Absolute peak. Let's see that's the fun part about the tournament, man. You get to see the different metas and the different heroes that each community, each country's team sort of prioritize. That's what I was saying. I'm seeing a lot of different heroes. It's not the same sort of comp that I was seeing from a Zambian team. I believe Rebound is the second Zambian team we have here. We also showcased NYO. Quite a few teams around in Zambia. So I wanna find out. So I'm very glad that they will be hosting another tournament soon. So we get to see some updated stats around who's the best. So far, when I say the second best, this is based off the tournament that we held, and I haven't seen Amethyst's team Incognito get defeated by anyone live on stream yet. So yeah, this is it. So I'm interested to find out how they do it. Meg Kells, it's almost like I predicted they were gonna pick Beleric, huh? There comes the Beleric. Beleric is here.
Your team is picking.
Ooh, very, very, very aggressive comp coming in from the side of Incognito. But when you look at it, man, I think that Incognito needs to figure out what type of playstyle they want to go for, because I mean they have the assassin, which is good, but they don't have anyone to pin anyone down, so they're always just going to be relying on the Beleric and Khalid's destabilization. But it's going to be a tank jungle coming out from Chong. I haven't seen him play that, but how is it? Is it good? I mean, I've seen him once or twice, but is it comfortable on the Baxia based off K's analysis?
I'm really not sure. I haven't seen him play Baxia in so long. So I hope she will cook. I'm not biased. Okay, maybe I am a little bit, but I hope he's gonna be comfortable playing Baxi.
Same, yeah. And I think that in this game, it's all about execution as always. Baxia is very tanky, right? So that means they're not gonna be what do you call this? He's not going to be trying to get a lot of those kills, but he is good in invading. So maybe that's what you were saying. Maybe you were talking about how Infinity likes invading, and one of the better heroes to do that is with the Bucks here. You just roll and get into the creep cell. So Dollars has to be careful. Why does Dollars not have a skin is my biggest question here. We're going to find out. But in the game, Incognito versus very good Infinity. Let's take it to the map. I am seeing Mr. Black here. I think it's AFK. But we're going to find out. Kai is ready to pause because we saw some animation where the guy was just chilling in base. But very good drafts from both teams. I do particularly like the draft of Infinity, not for bias, but I'm saying it makes a lot of sense to me. You have the front line. You also have a lot of CC that's involved. The side of Incognito's draft is just as good, but they're going to need to find a lot of people that are making a lot of mistake. You, the CU, you need someone to make a mistake, and you can't really burst the box here as a CU, man, unless you're really, really fed. So we're going to see how it goes. K thinks, based off drafts, which team are you supporting right now? We're going to forget that you're from Madagascar. You're just going to tell us which draft, which draft do you prefer?
I think I like the Infinity draft more because they seem to be tanky enough to support the aggression from Incognito.
Okay.
They also have a lot of damage coming there.
Yeah, I was very worried right now because it seems that we've started off the game with a pause, but everything seems to be good. And Romeo says they want to see what the so-called best team in Zambia does. I am also just excited, but I'm seeing so much battle already in the early game. Baxia not choosing to invade right now, starting off the blue buff invade. No, blue buff clearing rather. But you can see the aggression already coming from the side of Infinity. But let's see how both of these teams do. In the bottom lane, it's just going to be a Freya and a Clint. Ooh, Retribution already committed from the side of the box here in this game. But it's going to be very, very interesting to see how they respond to this. Because Dollars is still farming up right now. I'm not sure why he didn't go for the skin with... Is it Itachi, right? It should be Itachi. One of the Naruto brothers. Oh, there we go. That's the benefit of it. If you guys are wondering where Kay is, she's still here. She's thinking. She's gonna bring her thoughts in when she finds something epic. As that's Flicker already committed from Askelad very, very early right now. Level of aggression coming in from Amethyst, and she's almost unlocked level 4. And it looks like the next gank is gonna be coming down here in the bottom lane, where it looks like Freya might be in trouble. But again, the benefits of being a Freya is that you do have at least have the ability to be a lot more tanky in these attempted invades or the attempted ganks. It looks like the next objective is ready. Chung has started already in this rotation path where he's trying to take that farm here. Yeah, where is Suyu is the real question. Suyu is there, so it's going to be a so many different battles coming here. First blood goes out and they take out the Zetian, forcing Mr. Black to go back, and it forced them to lose out of the very first objective. Very good start from the side of Infinity. Kay, what are your thoughts so far, man?
And that is gonna be a free total for Infinity. They played safe until everyone got level 4. Not almost everyone, I would say. And they're gonna start invading, which you can see. But we see that Suyu, he stole Chung's buff. So I think it's gonna affect a little bit the farm process.
I agree with that, man. You don't want to be under-farmed as the jungler, indeed. But, I mean, it is still a good game for both teams. They still bring up pressure in the mid lane. You see a Kimi in a 2v1 battle trying to take out Amethyst. Amethyst goes back to the base. No level 4 yet. Unlocked for the roamer of Incognito. But in the top lane, it's a Boxy. Not Boxy, right? It's a Belleric versus an Arlott. How often do you get to see that in the XP lane? But as I look there, I see another invade coming in from Lascar. Dollars is alone. Is he going to be able to survive this onslaught? He gets the retribution in, but the battle is still going on. He's forced to retreat, but he does manage to take his retribution. So, I mean, they're trying to bring the aggression on him, but he's responding pretty well right now as the early game pressure and aggression from the side of Incognito. They're still invading, man. Wait, I think what needs to happen right now is that they need to start moving as a team, because a lot of his farm is just simply getting invaded, especially by this box here. But I think Incognito are holding their own right now, considering the type of difference in gold. But you see another team fight happening right now. It looks like Khalid in a lot of trouble. He gets bursted down. Mr. Black has been taken out. And if you guys are wondering why I'm calling him Mr. Black, I think his full name sounds like a swear word, so I'm not trying to do that. Oh, as Kay mentioned, another battle coming in here for the blue buff this time. Are they going to be able to survive is the realest question, as another buff looks to be in contention. They take it down, and it looks like the side of Incognito are in a lot of trouble. Ooh, very good ultimate coming in from the Zetian, but nothing comes out of that exchange. Meg Chaos seems to be in a lot of trouble with the Belleric. Gets bursted down because, again, you don't have the items needed for that defense. We're seeing another person in trouble here. Mr. Black in another trouble. Can they get out of this? Ooh, very good ultimate committed, but Mr. Dollar's in a lot of trouble. Is forced to disengage. Ooh, actually, they come in, and this is a triple kill for the Arlet. What a fantastic dominating game for the Arlet so far. Okay, what is going on right now? What is... Ooh, actually, he's looking for the Maniac. I'm seeing him going in. Can he get the Maniac is the realest question that we have here. Flicker committed from Amethyst. So she's not going to be the Maniac victim in this instance.
That was just pure greed, but game is game, I guess.
Certainly, man. The Arlet is so difficult to catch right now. They're struggling. That's what the thing I was saying in the beginning. The team right now, Incognito, they don't have a lot of CC. They don't have a lot of heroes that can pin these heroes down to stop them and at least try to take them down. Like in the top lane, I'm seeing, another turret has been taken down, but Mr. Black is in a lot of trouble. Can he get out of this exchange? He's trying to heal with his passive. He manages to get out of that exchange, and Meg Cows is here right now, trying to be the tanky XP laner that you can have. They have an aggressive XP laner versus a tanky XP laner. Ooh! Kacha goes in, but not on anyone there. Belleric commits ultimate. A passive is still around, pulling them back, forcing a flicker onto the Freya. They might be solo. Can they get the kill is the biggest question that we have right now. Monster kill in the top lane, but we're focusing on the action right now. So many people that are low. Are there Sky Piercers on the map is the biggest question. No Sky Piercers anywhere around, but we're seeing Arlet is ready, going in, engages onto this. Can they get the kill is the biggest question. Arlet gets killed, and it's a godlike for Arlet. Arlet made a full rotation from the top lane to come down here just to get more kills, man. Oh, they're forcing Achilles here to get a flicker out of that exchange. This is a dominating game. Oh, they're still going in here. Ooh, very good. But it might be a mistake made by the Arlet. Can he make it out of it? Is Kader able to escape? Apparently he does, because he also manages to take out Mr. Black. 0-6 at the moment. He's just simply not having a good time. And he's a tank. He's trying to tank up for this team, but the more he tries to be the front line for his team, the more he just simply gets deleted in a very quick fashion, man.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Right now, Arlat is just unstoppable. Infinity they have 6k gold lead, and Kimmy's just melted down. I think she's melting the tanks, and Arlott is just finishing them off actually.
Indeed, but a flicker. Oh, that was almost a good kill for the Arlet. But now finally the Clint gets a kill. Aculus melts and gets them on the board. It's not going to be a 0-kill lead for the Zambian team, but they're still going in. Another engage coming here on the mid lane. Can they get the kill is the biggest question. Oh, Mr. Black being forced to get out of that exchange. Arlet wants another engage. He's just so fast and so tanky. If you look at his build, he's not even going tanky. He's got Warax there, but he's got Oracle as his next item as he goes for more damage coming here. Mr. Black versus the Boxy. Who's going to survive this is the biggest question. Chong doesn't have the damage, so the only thing he can realistically do right now is taunt them. But very good play coming in from Mr. Dollars in the top lane. Why am I calling everyone Mr.? Why am I calling them Mr.? I just got in the habit of doing it. But yeah, so good game so far from both teams. But look here, Mr. Oh, what a swipe from the Arlet, and a legendary Belleric commits the ultimate here. Rattle Dry, but nothing comes out of that exchange because he's forced to get out of that exchange. Oh, look at that, man. Arlet is just simply interested in invading. They're going to take another buff, and it looks like the Lord is ready for contention. But it's not going to be a 50-50 for it, because I don't think right now the side of Incognito can try and contest this. As we see that right now, K is Kay was telling us about this level of aggression that's coming in, but you see another team fight going in. Yakimi with the damage onto the belly. Beric is simply getting melted. Ooh! Ow, that's a very good engage coming in from the Gato, but Amethyst in a lot of trouble. Sadly unable to make it, but again, Dollars in the bottom lane getting another turret. But as I say that, immediately Infinity gets another turret in the top lane. So they are just simply putting on relentless pressure in this game. They just simply they suffocating the side of Incognito. But another thing happening right now, Mr. Black taken out. Ooh, what a fantastic swipe coming in from Arlet right before the next Lord is about to spawn. 2 people down on the map, but Zetian is back here, so they can still make something happen. It's just the longer the game goes, the more Infinities just seem to be unstoppable, man. Oh, another engage, and they take out Amethyst this time around. Again, the Lord still hasn't. The Lord is being allowed to march down the lane right now. Infinity are just simply moving on this. Dollars, I mean, he's just tried to get a few items. He's finally picked up a few more items. So Boxer goes into the backline, tries to be the person that leads the charge, but it might be a slight mistake because Mr. Black is after him. Can he get the kill is the biggest question. Avatar Garden committed. Ooh, what a fantastic, it's a killing spree coming out from the Freya. Retribution committed from Dollars, but unfortunately it's not enough. It's a killing spree for the Kimi, and they're still going in, but Kim in a trouble. Here comes Aculus with the second kill for his team. Aculus is finally getting on the map right now as we see that, but Freya goes into the backline straight for the Clint, who was sadly shutdown kill coming in from Amethyst. She can still defend. This is the biggest question that we have, but the answer to that is going to be no. What a fantastic, I mean, yes, she got a double kill. They can still defend this. Can they do it is the biggest question. Look at how low the base is. 2 members on the side of Incognito are back, and they managed to save this. So that double kill coming in from Amethyst definitely put this team back in action, man. What a fantastic game. 10 minutes in, then there's so much action. 4 kills on the board for the side of Incognito right now. In this, it's getting to the late game stage. Yeah, so Kels, what do you think the side of what is the kryptonite? How do you beat Infinity right now?
I think it would be to even out the pressure on each lane, to just, since they have Suyu, so you could sneak and depush. But I don't think Infinity will let that pass, since I think they are looking to finish this game really early. But I see the Orlot is really aggressive. They could find and get a shutdown for him.
That's very true, but that's exactly as you said right now. They got Hyper Broken Dota taken out right before the next engage. 15 seconds to the Lord, and the pressure is still being brought out. Avatar Guardian committed by Gato goes in there. Can they get something out of this exchange? Doesn't seem like it. It looks like a few more seconds have been bought by the side of Incognito, who managing to stay in this game, and the pressure, we've seen a comeback happen. We've seen NYO make a comeback happen, so it can definitely happen with the Incognito. They're finally balancing out the lanes, as they said, but so far Incognito, they're still in this. If you're looking at the late game items right now, I mean, they finally got the Lord from Infinity. Sky Piercer around. It's a Sky Piercer for the both marksmen, if you think about it. Kimi got the Sky Piercer. Clint also has the Sky Piercer. So it's all about the late game right now. They haven't sold it. They're keeping it. I think in Clint's case, he definitely needs it if he wants to secure those late game kills. That means the only one with it on the map. But it seems that Infinity is trying to end. Can K's... did you vote for Infinity, by the way? When we were talking right now. Who did you vote for?
I voted, yes, I did. For
oh, okay. Was it because of the draft or the country allegiance?
Because of the draft.
Okay, I see. But I see Baxia engaging right now, as we see that he's trying to end this game before the Lord gets in here. So it's going to be the Lord marching down in the mid lane. Can they end this game is the biggest question that we have for Infinity. But good moving from Incognito, bringing the Lord in, but they pulled back in. They take out Amethyst. Wrath of Dryad committed. What a very good ultimate coming in from this, but they don't have the damage needed to execute this. Arlet goes in, double kill for the Kimi, and AOG committed by the Gato. It's a triple kill for the Kimi. It was sort of a maniac, but what a fantastic game from both teams, but it simply wasn't enough for the side of Incognito. We're gonna go into the second game right now, but that was tough. It was a very tough game for the Khalid, man.
Yes, it was.
Definitely, but Kay is gonna let us know what does Infinity's opponents, Incognito, need to do to make a comeback here? What do they need to do to win? Who do they need to target ban? Because we tried giving them the blueprint, it didn't work. So if you were Incognito, what would you try to do?
I think the best thing to do is to invade first, to not let Infinity snowball them, because that's what they're best at, snowballing. So once they are shut down, I wouldn't say they can't come up, but it's gonna be a little bit difficult for them.
I agree, man. Don't let them snowball is the key advice being given by K over here. So we're gonna find out whether it works out or if they do hit the idea here. I mean, they are gonna have the first pick, first ban, and the map advantage for the Infinity. They're just deciding what map they want to go for. We're just waiting for the decision to come in. It was Dangerous Grass chosen by the side of Incognito in the last game. It's just yeah, it worked out. I'm just not sure. I mean, Zetian gives you a bit of vision around the map, but maybe Dangerous Grass fits a lot of heroes, but I don't want to see an Natalia, man. But it makes sense for... Oh, they chose Broken Walls. That is exactly what Infinity have chosen. So that's going to be an interesting game. Let's find out as we go straight into the next game. We're not going to take too long. The votes are in. 69% of you still think that the side of Incognito are not going to win this. But let's find out whether or not they prove us wrong. They don't need to win this. All they need to do is to get one win. Because, again, it's a best-of-2 series. So let's find out as Chong has the first ban for his team. Let's see what they ban out. Oh, we are here back again, and I'm seeing that Kay is still here. Are you in the lobby with us, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so I think you did well. Where is Fractured? I don't know where he is. He's not. Oh, he's joining us for the Mauritian team. So we got Kay here to give us insight. So we got inside scoop from everyone. So Kay is giving us the inside scoop on the Madagascar meta. Then we got Fractured giving us the scoop on the Mauritian meta. I'm just here for the vibe. So I mean, as long as we got people who know. Actually, let me just double check here what you guys are seeing. You guys are seeing the wrong thing. Did no one complain? You guys were seeing the wrong thing on screen here. No one complained apparently. You guys are just all very nice people. But yeah, 2 bans coming out from Infinity. They took out the Clint. Clint was just doing a good job for that team, man. As much as he didn't win the game, he was locked in. He was getting to that stage, but they just brought the level of aggression that needed to end the game. Unfortunately, they lost, so that's exactly why they took that out, man.
Butterflies born by thy wish.
Yes, we could see that Clint was a potential threat for them, so they just decided to ban him out, which is a very good choice.
Very much so, man. It's a very good choice to respect ban. But always what happens is that in some instances when you get a lot of these second game bans, people just start responding to bans. I'm not sure about the Phobius, but I'm assuming I get the idea. Maybe they want to go for something with a lot more mobility for the Phobius that they don't want to deal with, especially the glue. Belleric, I don't think was a good pick. I think in the XP lane they need something a lot more mobile. Something either you're going full damage for the XP lane or you're going for front line. Belleric is neither of those. He's good against the Kimi. That's exactly what he's good for. But the hero they're leaving open is going to be the Masal. I feel like if you had to look at the heroes for what's the most popular hero in Madagascar? What do you think?
The most popular. I think Marcel is one of them.
Marcel, yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. I think we saw him with Dragon Crew yesterday, and also with Deus Mastodonte.
So yeah, Marcel is pretty popular, and the other regions are not bringing it in. So I agree with Kay. I know if you look at Zambia, in some instances they were playing quite a lot of Hanabi. I mean, Hanabi is also another hero that people like to play. I'm not sure about it, but we're gonna find out. 2 picks coming out. Leslie comes out from the side of Incognito very early, but Hyper Broken Dota decides actually it's time for me to use a marksman. Picks up the Granger. Granger does well. If they wanna seal the Holy Trinity, it's just bringing up maybe a Chang'e. That's what you solidify this thing with.
Your team is picking.
Oh, Chong comes out with this. He takes it for himself.
Yes, we saw the same lineup with Dragon Crew yesterday, I think, with Kumal and Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm not wrong. Yes, so I think they really like this lineup.
Same, yeah, man. I like the lineup. It's going to be a very aggressive lineup coming in from the side of Infinity. Someone said in the chat that Infinity wants to go sleep. I'm like, this is a very aggressive comp, man. Is K's voice too soft? Let me see if I can increase K. K, they want to hear your voice louder, so I'm gonna look at the settings right now to put you in max level. That's what they want to hear apparently. Let me see. Where is K? He is K. Let me increase K's volume to max. Speak now, K.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, guys. So now it should sound like K's voice is in your living room. That's how it should sound. I put it at 200%. So if it's not enough, I don't know. Maybe we're gonna get K a different mic. But I think she sounds audible now. But yeah, next interesting picks coming out from the side of Infinity. Looks like it's a lane swap. Amethyst is not going to be on the XP lane this time around. And I'm talking about Mega Kills. Mega Kills won Belleric last time, so they're definitely not picking Belleric this time around. They're going straight for the gourd. So that's going to be interesting to see.
And what really amazes me is that we kind of like see gold more and more in tournaments, which is quite it's quite new. I'm not used to seeing gold, but yeah, I hope he's gonna be comfortable playing gold against, I would say Suyu and Granger. They have a lot of mobility, so I hope he's gonna find how he's gonna counter them.
I agree with you, man. I think yesterday we saw Larry NB on the gourd. I was like, what's going on, Larry? You guys are about to lose this game, but they ended up cooking. So gourd can still work in the right hands. Freya is the next ban coming out. I'm not sure if they were going to go for Freya jungle here, because that's the only lane I can see Freya going in this lineup. Let me see. I was just updating the score. The score is currently 1-0 to the side of Infinity, you know. So yeah, if K doesn't sound shy. What do you mean? Do you sound shy, K? I don't think you sound shy. I think she sounds normal.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about either.
Exactly, man. K is the most confident person I know in this lobby right now, and there's like 5 of us. Anyways, Dollars with the next pick for his team. He's gonna go for that tanky jungle, and it's gonna be a Kai. So he wants to be the front line for his team. Kai, how do you pronounce Teresla's name? I've been trying, but it's not working. Kodmir. Damn, okay, yeah. This is exactly why K is here, because I was not gonna. I was thinking it's Kadmir. Okay, so what do you say? Kodmir.
Kadmir.
Kadmir. Yeah, okay, so is it French?
Yeah. I don't think so. No, it's
okay,
not.
It's not French. I was just about to ask you what it means. It doesn't seem like you know either. Askeladd sounds fine. Hyper Broken Dota sounds fine. Chong sounds fine. Lasco sounds easy enough. Mr. Black is over there, because I'm not saying his full Lapu Lapu name. But yeah, good pick. Now they have the last opportunity to go for. Are they going to go for something like a support is the biggest question I have for Incognito right now. As they bring to... they want to... I feel like it's the first Zambian team. We haven't seen Rebounders play in quite a long time. So we're going to have to find out how they've been doing. Whether or not they've improved is the biggest question. But we do see NYL. NYL was doing a fantastic job. They lost out sadly in the round of 4s. But they did do a pretty good job. It's going to be a Camilla. Hopefully they combo this well, because you can easily knock the enemy away from the Camilla out. But I think they have the synergy. They have the confidence as K is here. It's giving them some of her confidence, and we are ready for the next game. It's going to be Infinity versus Incognito in game 2. Let's find out how they do.
Yes. What do you think would which team do you think have the best lineup right now?
You're putting me on the spot here. I think that both teams have good comp. In terms of jungle, I think the Suyu is a much better jungler in this instance. Akai, I used to play Akai quite a lot. What you need with Akai is either you're very like you have someone to heal you and support you. That's exactly what I thought was going to happen. He's going to be very squishy. So I think if I have to only go on draft, I'm going to go for Infinities. Only because I think the Kimi did a pretty good job last game. Granger is just always a reliable hero to have. only heroes maybe is just Terizla against the Akai, because you can try to at least avoid it. But what do you think? What's your best draft between these two teams?
I'd also say Infinity, because I don't really see the cohesion between Akai and Carmilla.
Yeah. Because Camilla works well if they're going to be picking like maybe a tank jungle like Barat or Baxia or maybe Fred, where everything's going to be, because Akai's whole thing is pushing people away and locking them. But I mean, that's right. I don't get the connection, but let's find out how it does right now as we're moving to the second game. Lapu Lapu helping out his... What is Lapu Lapu doing? What's going on? Is he AFK? He hasn't requested a pause. No, he's not AFK. He's just giving his... I don't know. He was just dancing on the buff. I got worried, but he is online. We're seeing an early game aggression coming in from the side of Infinity. They are invading, yeah, because they know that there's no tanky person to try and avoid. His dollar's in a lot of trouble. He's getting melted. He's getting deleted. Can he get out of this exchange alive? The answer is no. And he also loses his buff right now. Very early game aggression coming in from the side of Infinity. As we see, Amethyst is here. We're going to find out. No, Amethyst is also online. I'm not sure. Early game miscommunication happening right now.
And what we just saw is what you do not want to give Infinity, which is early farm.
Yeah, we're just going to pause. We're seeing a lot of funny things happening. So Kai's just going to go find out whether or not these teams are lagging. Yeah. You're very, very right about that, Kay. You don't want to give early game advantage to the side of Infinity, especially when they've been going for the CU, which looks like it's going to be a CU that wants to go for a lot of damage. It's just very, very hectic, man. It's going to be a very hectic game, and I'm seeing that there is going to be a lot of damage coming here from Dollars. I mean, he's going to be trying to protect his marksman. It looks like Chong is going to be able to take level 4, and he's also already got his buffs already here. So we're just going to find out. Kai is tagging the people. He's going to let us know if, it was a pause that was requested from the side of Incognito. So yeah, Terizla's already cutting the lanes. What's the play to come back here? I wonder. Okay, if you were the Kai, you're already level 2. You've lost both of your buffs, right? You don't have anything. What are you going to start doing? Because he's going to try to take some of his creeps, but there's already someone camping there.
I would just play safe, because I wouldn't want to give Suyu more farm than it is.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way for him to make a comeback here, because I mean, you can't give Suyu more farm, but you also... Akai is very like... he's not the fastest jungler in the game, unless you go for maybe Cursed Helmet. But yeah, it's very tough decision. If you are a tank jungle, what you want to make sure is that you're not too under farmed, and they're not going to invade you. But that's exactly what happened here. Okay, we are going to be resuming. The action is back here. Chong is back, so let's find out what would you do. And in this scenario, it looks like he's gonna take K's advice. Retribution already committed. Level 4 out for the CU. They're still dealing a certain amount of damage, and they go straight for Amethyst. Amethyst gets taken out. Second victim of the game, as we're looking to get to the next objective in the next 20 seconds. But Chong is just steamrolling right now.
Yes, we see that he's really comfortable with how it is going, and I see why they picked Broken Walls, because he can just make his way through the walls and just be aggressive as he wants.
Stream was paused. Okay, let me see what's happening. You guys are saying that the stream was paused. No, it seems fine, yeah. But yeah, more action coming in, and Chong takes another person out of this action. Can you guys see the stream? I think you should be able to right now. The stream was paused. That's why nothing was happening. I'm assuming that's what you guys are responding to. As we see that the retribution is gonna go for Chong, and he set his eyes straight onto the next blue buff as they're going in. But Dollars in the meantime trying to take some of the creeps away. Amethyst in a lot of trouble, gets taken out by Masao. But Lasker forced to use the flicker out of that exchange. Mr. Black is here on his Lapu Lapu, dealing in the same amount of damage, and he gets the kill for his team. He can maybe try to take out Lasker. Not very possible, but Lapu Lapu definitely a solid pick here, as he's still bringing the aggression. Retribution comes out from Chong, but it looks like Mr. Black is in a lot of trouble. Can he get out? Ooh, very misstep from coming in from Chong. Can he get out of this exchange of round? Oh, penalty zone committed by the Terizla to save his jungler. Very, very close call, but it looks like the aggression is still coming in here. Amethyst versus Terizla. He retreats because she's still not level 4 yet, but very good aggression coming in. Heavy spin finally locked by the Akai though, so he does have the ability to try and be a lot more aggressive. Yeah, it's okay. They took your advice now. Akai is playing it safe. Is it gonna work? Is the biggest question that we have.
Yes, I think if they, we see that they are aggressing Leslie, she can, and she dies.
She dies
Which is,
indeed. That's the thing. They'll be like, marksman, play safe. I'm like, I'm under the turret, man. What more can I do? What more can I do? I'm under the turret. There's still, I mean, it looks like Camilla is going to try to at least protect the lane here. Because his marksman is not back on the game here. But it looks like Amethyst in a lot of trouble. Comes in with a cursed blood, but unfortunately not one is available to try and finish that kill off. But they've set their eyes straight on Teresa's name. Kay is going to tell us how to pronounce Teresa's name again. Yeah, it's. You're going to tell us how to pronounce Teresa's name? Cadmir?
Cadmir, yes.
Cadmir, there we go. I'll get it right, but yeah, next objective is spawning. They've managed to take another turret in the top lane, as it looks like it's one turret for the side of Infinity. Engage coming into the bottom lane. They've locked in here. Oh, what happened? The mic didn't want us to see this. That was insane.
I know that hurt.
That hurt, man. There was nothing you could do. All you could do is just wait and wait for it to come in. Every single ultimate was committed in that exchange, and they take out Kimmy, and we're looking at a killing spree for their side. Askela dealing insane amount of damage onto Dollars here. Dollars has the heavy spin. He's pushing them away from the turret right now, trying to get some of this exchange out of this. Some trade coming in, but Laska goes in, but safely is actually Cursed Blood already linked onto I think Laska, but it's sadly again no one available to finish this, and we're seeing Granger is now finally steamrolling with those Sky Piercer stacks, 40 stacks onto the Granger, and he's just simply unstoppable right now, as it looks like again another fourth invade coming in from the side of Chong. They're going straight for his buffs. Akai is not going to have a good time. He's going for his other buff, but again he's just simply underfarmed right now. Granger goes in. He goes straight onto... what a deletion coming in from the Granger. Hyper broken Dota with some very, very broken gameplay right now. As you see that Amethyst is in a lot of trouble. Can she get... actually Lapu Lapu comes in here. He wants to 1v3. Can he get this exchange? Something out of this trade. He's dealing the damage, but he dashes out there right before Laska was so low. But so much action coming in from the side of Infinity. It looks like... Kay's second favorite team is doing well right now.
Yes, they definitely are doing well. I think the Lapu Lapu was something only if someone followed him.
Very right, man. They do finally get a member out there. Very great. Curse blood coming in, but can they get a kill from that? The sheer damage from the Leslie. Fantastic kill. They finally get a return kill from the side of Infinity, but unfortunately, the Granger is simply too fed right now. Granger goes in, Suyu goes in. They're trying to take Amethyst down, and they get a double kill in that exchange. It looks like they're still going in. Granger versus Lapu. Lapu flickers in, but Granger returns with the flicker on his own, but he finally gets taken out by Meg, who's going to be very happy with that. But as a return, it looks like the Suyu wants to get something out of this exchange, tries to be aggressive. Guys, this is exactly what happens when you pick Suyu with the skin, no? Sasuke skin gives you a buff. I don't know why. What here did I say Suyu's? Did I say Naruto brothers? What was that on, man? It's not Naruto. It's Sasuke. Yeah.
Sasuke, yeah.
Kimi goes in. Just slight vision giving again. 6-minute game right now. We haven't broken the record for the fastest game so far is held by Void, who they ended it in 9 minutes, I believe 9 minutes 20 seconds. So that's the record right now for the tournament so far. We're gonna see if the side, but it doesn't look like it. I feel like the pressure and the confidence from Incognito is definitely there for them to make the defense and make this a much longer game than it needs to be for the side of Infinity. But it looks like in the meantime, Akai is getting the lanes. He's getting a lane in the bottom lane. Fantastic Cursed Blood onto 3 members. Can they get something out of that exchange is the biggest question. Laska walks into that penalty zone. Again, Akai finally gets a turret in the bottom lane. Yeah, tough game, tough draft, but he seems that the pressure is still going in. Mr. Black is trying to defend himself. Can he do it is the biggest question. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case because he gets taken out by the side of Infinity. The red buff is actually on Terizla right now as the next Lord is about to spawn in the next 5 seconds. They're leaving that because they know the Lord can definitely try and end this game. Kimmy in the meantime split pushing in the bottom lane. They go in. Nothing comes out of that exchange so far. They are forced to retreat, not forced rather. They're just gonna retreat and go for the Lord because that's what's needed to end the game.
Yes, definitely.
Definitely indeed, and we're seeing again, Lascar is available right there. They're gonna try to defend this, but can they do it is the biggest question, because this Lord is just going uncontested. They're not even going for it. But in the top end, I'm seeing another battle there, Ascalon versus the Camilla, but they pushed him out. Suyu's left to take this Lord, but they get it. And in the top lane, it looks like Incognito, they're killing the turret, but they're just a bit nervous about going for that. They're going straight to the base.
Yeah.
They don't want to go for it. They're leaving the minions for that.
Yes, I think they don't want to give more farm to Infinity that there already is. So I think it's it's a good thing that they're playing safe, but I think they're playing too safe here.
Very much so, man. Playing a bit too safe, and the level of aggression coming in from the side, but there's nothing else you can do. You're so far behind in the farm. Marksman play safe. That's my best team, man. Anyways, they are marching down in the middle lane. Can they do it? They go in. Kimmy already commits the ultimate. Ooh, very good. Golden Hour walked it straight into the Cursed Blood. Akai was spinning in mid-air, but then unfortunately no one goes out of that exchange. But Lapu Lapu wants to change that. Penalty zone committed. They get double kill onto that exchange.
Yeah.
Camilla goes out in the backline. I see the Suyu still bringing the pressure. It looks like Infinity, they're locked onto the base right now. They're targeting the base. They want to end the game. It's a triple kill for the Granger. Is it going to be a Maniac? It doesn't look like. The Granger is simply far too low. He gets taken out, and it's a shutdown for the Gord. Oh, they get a killing spree for the double kill. Actually, it looks like Incognito have brought the heat once again. They are defending this game. It looked like it was about to end. Kimmy pulls in one member, and they delete them. It's a shutdown kill for Ascalon as the pressure is on. It's only the base. Actually, a return kill coming from the Leslie. So Incognito are not going down without a fight. They're bringing the heat, man.
Yes, we see that Leslie is getting her items, and her skills are definitely hitting more. So if Infinity they want to end this game, they definitely need to watch out for Leslie.
Very much so. Ooh, fantastic Cursed Blood into a Golden Hour, but nothing's going to happen out of the exchange except for Meg getting taken out. Meg's teammates rather, Amethyst gets taken out by the Suyu as the next Lord spawns in about a minute. Steve's like the side of Cadmia's teams. They're still trying to go in. Yeah, I'm pronouncing that wrong. Cadmia. There we go. Heavy spin committed by the Akai onto a few members. Retribution also committed, but he's forced to get out of that exchange. It looks like the only thing that's left right now is the base. They are forced in this. Can they get the defense coming in? It looks like the side of Infinity are going to get a 2-0 sweep over Incognito. So that's a fantastic game for this team who brought the pressure, brought the momentum, and they were able to safely take this game. What a game for the side of Infinity as they're moving on to the next stage with another win. 2-0 win. That's how you get the 3 points.
Yes, they did. They proved themselves. That's what all I can say. They did prove themselves out there.
Very much so. They proved themselves. We're going to be jumping into the next game of the tournament. This is going to be another exciting banger of a match. That is going to be Before You from South Africa versus a Mauritian team called Evokers. That's an exciting game. I'm excited to see how it is. Imagine his nation is back already here. I'm not sure what he's posting. It's already getting taken down. But yeah, guys, we're going to be jumping into the next game. Evokers from Mauritius. Evokers is actually a global squad at some point. I don't know what happened. They just stopped having the momentum in. So that's going to be the next game. We're going to be back with that game in the next, I think in 2 or 3 minutes, we're going to be starting with that game. But I think 5 minutes is a lot more realistic. 5 minutes, so that means by 8 o'clock, we would have started with the next game. So show up for that game. Hope you guys enjoying the first game from us. We are going to let you guys watch some more Kenyan gameplay. Let me see if I can show you guys the Kenyan gameplay in a bit. Yeah, you can just, we'll be back in a bit. Oh, they're still going in. Thamus is in trouble here.
Thamus might not make it out. There's 3 people diving to Thamus, and that is going to be a pickup. And that is not down. We are seeing the higher going for the Aemon, but Aemon survives barely. Are we going to see a kill being committed on this? No, the Erethal does survive, but barely. Hylos is going in. He wants it. He wants Erethal. He's trying to go for it. Will he get it? No, he cannot. The emblem from the Erethal coming in clutch there.
Okay, they're in a good position to take this. Amon is actually struggling to take down the bot here. He's pretty low. Oh, he doesn't have Season Hunter. That's why. I was wondering why he's taking so much damage from the creeps.
We are seeing the Yuzong going straight for him. The buff. Oh, come on. The Aiming cannot catch a break this game. And we are seeing Captain Levi picking up the blue buff there as well. What what an unfortunate game. We are seeing the Yuzong going straight for the back line. It's a 1v3 situation. Can he survive here? He can, with a killing spree being picked up by the Hilda. Hilda, lots of damage by the Thamus getting picked up here, but all of them survive. And oof. This Aemon is suffering this game, man. I wouldn't be surprised. No, okay, it seems like the Hilda will let him breathe for now. Why doesn't he get the buff?
He doesn't get the buff. Oh, Nick, do you know what the votes are in the chat?
No,
I don't think we've ever seen this on the channel. It's 100% to the side of Tribe. Not even one person thinks the 9th Order can win this.
This is insane. And honestly, looking at how the game is going, I can understand why people think that. This is a very diabolical game coming in here. We are seeing a lot of damage on the Hylos. The Hylos getting absolutely shredded there. Oh, wow. Just look at this. The Aemon, can he survive here? I doubt it. Oh, maybe he can. I spoke a bit too soon.
Too soon, yeah.
We are seeing the Hilda going for the back here. Are they going to dive this poor Granger? Yes, they are. Oh man, this is pure decimation from Tribe here against the 9th Order.
I would say it's still possible for the 9th Order to come back here. I just think that when you have that, if you don't have Season Hunter on certain heroes, it's just going to struggle in terms of jungles and
Dude, look at this Hilda, just camping the blue buff. They do not want to give this Aemon anything.
Yeah, they're going in here. Irithel. Oh, Kagu's here to protect his jungle.
Lots of damage coming in here. That's a turtle secured. Look at that. Aemon retreats, but did he get the buff?
We're gonna find out. Oh no, he did not. Unfortunately. Oh, he did. He did.
He did.
Aemon got a buff.
I think it is just a visual bug. It's he might have also gotten a red buff before.
I mean, he has it now. Aemon is just invisible. You can't really see what buffs he has until he's visible again.
Oh, that's very dumb. Oh, dude, I don't think it matters. That blue buff is going right away. And that's a mega kill picked up by the Yuzong on the top lane side. We do see Captain Levi picking up that Skypiea, so he is confident his team can maintain this advantage.
Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the second round of today's matchup. So we have the team of Before You from where is the team of Before You from again? Yeah, so South Africa, yes. So the team of Before You from the country of South Africa, and the team of Evokers from the team of Mauritius, of course, the best country in this game. Okay, so I'll introduce to you the team of Mauritius, I guess. But however, I would say that I actually do not know any of them, even though I am from Mauritius. But basically, yes, that would be who I am rooting for. However, I do see a lot of comments saying biased commentary. I do not care, if I'm honest. I am going to support my country of Mauritius. I do support you, Evokers. Go on to win. And I'm joining today. Today joining me is Megamind. Hello, Megamind.
Good evening, Paradox. Southern Africa. I hope you are having a lovely evening. I'm having a very chilly evening myself. It is quite a bit cold where I am right now, but nonetheless, I am very excited for this second set of matches right here. And yeah, I am with
Butterflies born by thy
Fraction
wish.
Soul, and we will be your
Guided by
casters
lantern's
for this
light.
particular set of matches.
Indeed, and as we start off this band phase, also to mention that this map chosen by Before You was Broken Walls once again. And to start it off, Before You goes for the Zujin band in mid pick, and for the side of Evokers, we see the backyard, and the side of Before You goes for the Holly. We've seen in the I think it was the last round, the side of Holly that was banned, the other side picked the Suyu, unfortunately, which was kind of like picking, banning against your own team, where you ban a hero that counters the hero that your opponent plays. Mega Man, what do you think?
I think that is an interesting strategy. I do believe it's some 900 IQ play right there. Who knows what they were cooking right there? But yeah, we did see a Freya ban as well coming out of the side of Evokers right there. I do believe I know quite a bit of Before You. I have seen some of their games right there. I do recognize some of these names. For example, Homeless Overlord, Piet Pompies. I do believe got a maniac, two maniacs if I'm not wrong, playing different marksmen. So very excited for the performance of Before You as well as Evokers.
I will be the truth this world desperately
Sort of, as
needs.
we finish off the first phase of this banning phase, we do see the Before You not wasting any time and confidently going for the glue, which is very understandable. However, it's not going to be a flame shot glue, it's going to be flicker glue. And once again, we do see it once again, the Holly being banned on the other team, and you picking the Suyu, the side of Evokers, basically benefiting from the ban pick of their opponent with Dusit, and with Dusit the Pyramid, considered one of the best counters for the glue. However, at the end of the day, glue is known to be a hero with you could say no counters, because against a Pyramid and against a Vexana, it goes down to his skill, because at the end of the day, the glue could still outplay the Pyramid and the Vexana. And to finish off the first phase of the pick, from the side of Before You, we do see the Lucas in the jungler, and we do see Echo hovering over the gold potentially, who is actually a very good hero to go with the glue, because we all know how much. Ooh, we do see them switching. It could actually also be bait. No, he does end up with the gold. We do know that the gold is actually a very good matchup with the glue, because the gold has a very long range CC who can help the glue from the back line. And however, we do see the carry being picked. However, it is known that the marksmen are not usually a good pick for against the glue. Glue is one of those tanks who actually does not care about tank killers such as Carrie herself and Leslie, because once glue is on your head, you can't really do anything about it. Megamind.
That is very true. Glue does have indeed that ability right there. I do believe it should be called split split and thick stick possibly. Who knows? It's a little gimmick of his right there. But yes, we do see the Alice actually being picked up by a Leo right there from the side of Evokers, and we are looking into the second session of bans right here. I do believe we might see a lot of bans
Need
of
some
mages
stitches?
in
I can
particular,
help.
not mages but marksmen. Do see the Melissa being the first marksman to be banned,
I've been
and yes, the
waiting for
carry
too
is
long.
also banned as well from the side of Before You. So yeah, the remaining few bans should possibly be more marksmen being banned right there.
And as we getting closer to the beginning of this match, we just see the Melissa being banned. We just see them banning the carry. The carry could have been bait from the side of Evoker, just showing the carry off to try and make the team of Before You think that they're going to pick them. However, they might have other things planned. It might be uh, a good bait. It might also be a not so good bait, because at the end of the day, I guess all will be decided in the game. However, a draft pick is also very important for the game, because if you get a draft pick which you're confident with, you can play confidently, and this might be the deciding factor. This is actually the deciding factor of most games. Who's the most confident and who's the most relaxed? Who's able to stay relaxed under pressure? Because as we all know, when you're just playing at home, even and you still feel the pressure sometimes playing at home, just playing a ranked game. Now this is a tournament game. This is a live stream game. Literally international tournament, I should say. A team from Mauritius versus a team from South Africa. Mega Man, what are your thoughts?
Well, I guess there's not much to say except that this will be indeed a very interesting tournament gameplay from these two countries right here versing one another. But we do see Eisen from the side of Evokers locking in the claw right there. Claw has a very good AoE, can definitely deal quite a lot of damage jumping into the backline. So as long as he is protected right there. And we should see the last two picks possibly being a marksman from Piet Pompies and Echo right there, possibly picking the EXP lineup for the side of Before You right there.
Indeed, and it is to mention that Before You did ban two marksmen, allowing for them marksmen to probably have a really good comfort pick, you could say. However, we do see Echo hovering over that Morbius, and we do see Piet Pompies, I actually don't know how to say that name, going on for the left, just locking her in. And the Echo does finally end up with the Morbius, and to finish off this pick phase, this draft phase, we do see Evokers, the Roma or EXP, actually do not know for yet. We do see them hovering over the Gatot. However, we are not sure yet if they're going to pick the Gatot or not, because they might be going for too many late game heroes with the Gatot, the Alice, and the Claude. That will make them 3 late game heroes, which may not be the best thing for them right now. Megamind?
That is a good observation right there, but they do lock in the Gatot this moment in time. Looking at the side of Before You, I wouldn't say they have too many late game heroes. More of mid game heroes that sort of thrive in the mid game, not necessarily towards the late game. So yeah, for the side of Evokers, I do believe what would be the factor for them would be execution. Is whatever they're planning, can they execute it really well? Or will they succumb to the pressure of having to wait for the late game? But nonetheless, this is the first match of the evening between Before You and Evokers right there on the Broken Walls map. For anyone just joining us again, it is myself, Megamind, and I am joined by Fractured Soul here. We'll be your casters for the next 2 matches or so. And yeah, very excited. I'm very excited, more especially about this Leslie right here. I do believe the Leslie was exactly what Piet Pompies used to get a Maniac in the previous matches that she had or he had. So I'm really, really excited for this Leslie play.
Indeed, and same as well. And as this match is about to begin, I wish both teams good luck. Of course, better luck to Evokers. However, we do see the team of Evokers flashing their MOO badges. And now we shall find out that the Alice is the EXP and the Gatot is the Roma. Who do you think will get the early lead, even though we have seen Evokers picking 3 late game? Do you think they might get the early lead, Megamind?
Looking at both compositions, I do believe normally the Soyu is the one that gets that early game spike quite easily, but he does fall off quite a bit during the late game. So in terms of pickoff, I would be more inclined to say Evokers have the upper hand. But as the game progresses, as it goes towards the late game, I have seen what Piet Pompies can do. Question is, can he compete with the other members of the side of Evokers right there?
And as we see in the mid lane, a bit of a fight. The regeneration, no regeneration, sorry. But we do see the players just rolling it in the mid lane. We see them going on. The Gatot, will he be able to get out? He's taunting out the group having to play pretty safe, you could say, against the Faram is there, because if he goes on his kill too, he'll most likely be dead, unfortunately. And as a team, as the fight breaks out, not much has happened. However, we do see them trying to potentially invade. No, unfortunately not. So far, both teams playing relatively safe, Megamind.
Indeed, they are relatively safe at this point. We should see the first turtle just spawning in under 12 seconds right there. So we might possibly see a bit more action from both teams. I do believe both junglers have the ultimates at this point, yes. And none of the mages have their ultimates as of yet right now. But yeah, it will be dependent right there. We do see Evokers currently starting the Lord. Blue walking in, doing a bit of damage right there. A stun coming out from the gourd. Evokers does have the area over this Lord right now. We do see Wave going in right there. The Lord isn't good, however, by the side of Before You. First blood goes to Elio, securing a kill. Before You in with a double kill from Echo right there. Able to kills into the hands of Before You right there. And together with the turtle, that is quite a solid start for the side of Before You.
Indeed, having 2 kills. However, the team of Evokers did manage to get a little bit of a something back. The kill from the Alice on the Lucas, it is. However, right now it seems like both teams have gone down. The team of Before You has managed to get on a little bit of a lead. However, so far, not so much. Nothing has been really decided yet, and we don't really see anyone going for that early game Sky Theater. So I am thinking we might be really seeing a long game, which might not be in the favor of Before You, actually, Megamind.
If there's anything, like I said, I trust Piet Pompies to carry through. The longer this game goes, the stronger that Leslie gets right there. So whether or not these side of Evokers do have multiple late game heroes, I am not concerned, but we do see this. The Lucas are just engaging right there onto the Soyu. A lot of damage. Gatot has used Avatar of the Guardian. He's soaking in so much damage. I do believe the cult, not cult altar, but an ultimate has been used right there, and Gatot did go down. The glue going down as well. That is a double kill together with the Lucas as well. Those are 2 kills into the hands of Evokers right there, and 1 kill for the side of Before You. It has now equalized the score, even as the next turtle of the game spawns in a few seconds.
Indeed, and as Blue reaching back to the fight, we do see the Suyu trying to jump in on that focus, however unable to. The Gatot goes in, don't. However, there's no one there to follow him up. We do see the Glue giving the Suyu a little bit of a hard time, and knowing him, who might have Suyu still does have his Rotary. However, he doesn't go to contest, and it is a free load, uncontested load for the side of Before You. And now we do see them chasing the Alice down with the Glue ultimate. No, he does not. However, we do see the team going on to that Leslie. Oh, Leslie about to be jumped. Oh, forcing the flicker out. Will she be able to get out? Oh, unfortunately, she's not able to. As Nigel would have said, and Marksman plays safe. However, what can she do? She can't really do much. As a team, all of them was away. Megamind.
Indeed, those were 3 members that Leslie really couldn't have done anything right there. I do believe Evokers had done their homework. Indeed, just how crazy Piet is, more especially when left to feed, rather left farm quite a lot. But yeah, at this point in time, both teams are just right there. We might see a scuffle in mid lane. We do see Piet Poppies has swapped lanes with the Ward, I believe. So she is sitting right now in mid lane, whereas the Ward is on the gold lane at this point in time.
Indeed, we do see the Claude having got the Gatot just jumping in, forcing the flicker out of the gold. Will he be? He does not. He's not able to survive. The Suyu jumps in as his team is coming. The Lucas going in. The Suyu is low. The Faram is tilting to save the Suyu. He is able to retreat successfully. However, this might have not been the best idea to swap lanes with the Leslie. Maybe, as we see the Leslie back in the gold lane, Claude is there, but Glue is coming in. And we do see a bit of a scuffle down with the Gatos and on the Lucas. However, the Gatos did take some damage. He had to recall. As the turtle, the lost turtle is about to spawn, we do see the Leslie having gotten a turret, a little bit of an early map advantage. And as the turtle is spawned, we do see the Suyu starting it, but Glue is there to give him a hard time. Is Glue about to ult? Yes, Glue does put the ult on the Suyu. The Suyu goes down, and this is going to probably be another. Yes, in fact, it does go. The turtle does go too. However, the fight has not ended. The Alex goes in, but is not able to do much as the 4-view takes her down. The Leslie doing most of the damage too, and as you said, spike pumping, letting the Leslie go on spike pumpers might not have been the best. I would see the Leslie just melting everyone down, the Suyu just jumping on the turret, the Glue goes in too, the farm is having to flicker out. Ooh, it seems like before you really has gotten the flow of the game so far. Megamind.
What an interesting play from the side of Before You right there. Able to slowly but surely put the pressure back onto the side Evokers. Right now, they are sitting at a comfortable lead of about a lot of damage on the Leslie, however, just coming in right there, taking her down from the Suyu, and the Suyu unfortunately not managing to secure a kill at this point. But yes, like I was saying, quite a bit of a gold lead that they have the side of Before You right now. And yeah, question is, will they continue to stretch this, or will Evokers be able to get back into the game with this? It isn't that much, to be honest, but looking at items as well, we do see that the Leslie is going for the Sky Piercer at this point in time. We do see no one else seems to be going for the Sky Piercer except the Leslie herself. So both teams right now are seemingly just comfortable with a slow game, slowly paced. Everyone is farming up, and yeah, I guess it's just about getting to the late game at this point.
Yeah, indeed. And as the load is about to spawn in about 20 minutes, we do see both teams poking at each other around the jungle area of the load. And as we remember, this was a broken wall decided from the side of Before You. I guess for the Glue, maybe for to escape, maybe they wanted to play safe for some reason with the broken wall. And as the Leslie finishes her Skypeter, we do see the load is spawning. The Gatos is a bit on the front line, taking in the damage. The Glue giving the team a hard time. The farm is there. He's unable to use his skills too. As the load goes down, the Gatos jumps in. Oh, we do see the kill. And the goat gets the load. Unfortunately, the Gatos, the Leslie just instantly killing the Suyu, the Glue, not allowing the Suyu to run. The Lucas jumping in to finish it off. And as we see the 3 members of Evokers in the gold lane, we see the Lucas jumping in may not have been the best decision ever. Ooh. Questioning his decision a lot. I wonder why, what made him do that, to be fair. Megaman, what do you think he did that?
Maybe it was a sleight of hand right there, but we do see Code using his ultimate. A lot of damage coming out right there. He himself is getting and being using the ultimate and able to secure a kill on him. We do see Leslie getting a killing spree, however. Blue as well in at this point in time. But yeah, the side of Before You right there, able to secure another kill for them, keeping the lead right now at a 6k gold lead, even as they continue with this particular match in time.
However, I am looking at the build of Gatos Casa for some reason. I don't find him completing his item. It's just been buying a lot of random items, you could say. However, I do think we might be seeing a Sky Piercer from the side of Suyu. He has made the Leslie go on low HP a few times. However, he was unable to finish her. Maybe that's why he's going for the Sky Piercer. However, we do see the Leslie, however, many times, the times he is killing the Gatot Casa in about 3-4 shots. She's able to really just melt the Gatot Casa. She is 4 levels in front, and also 4,000 gold in front. We also do see the team of Before You, 6,000 gold in front. The Gatot Casa once again on the front line. The Leslie just melts him down, Megamind.
Right, we did see a bit of a scuffle on the bot lane right there, even as I do believe that Alice was taking damage from the Phoveus and the Lucas as well right there. But yes, the side of before you right now is putting quite a bit of pressure. Evokers, and we do see the Sky Piercer coming out, but Leslie able to secure the kill. I do believe, yes, it is her fourth kill, a mega kill right there. So I do believe she should be sitting around 30 stacks at this point right now. Even as we walk into about the mid game, late, slowly creeping into the late game right there, glue flickering into the Soyu right there. He is able to get him. He is able to get onto him rather, but unfortunately the Soyu is able to escape though. But yeah, we should see the Lord spawning in a few seconds now.
Indeed, as the Lord is about to spawn, will we see the side of Evokers try and contest forward? However, with the glue and the Phoveus just on that front line there, the team of Evokers is just not able to pass through, and we do see before you getting that load again, and we do see the Gatot Kasa just being, you could say, less confident, because every time he tries to go on the front line, he just melted by the Leslie. Just look at it, 2 shots, and the Leslie is about done with him. And we do see the clothes also going down now as a free person having to defend the load as the load is coming out. With okay, the Leslie just managing to get that last bit of shot, and I think Skyscraper did the job. The Leslie also getting the Paramit, the Phoveus, and the glue. Will the glue manage to land his ult? He may not have ult, and it is, unfortunately, from the side of before you, a bit of a domination, you could say. As mentioned, the side of Evokers may have picked too many late game heroes who are not, unfortunately, not that useful in the early game. As we saw, the Leslie was just melting that Gatot Kasa in an instance of 2 shots. The Gatot Kasa was just was dead. Megamind.
Indeed, very beautiful performance from the side of before you right there. Again, the glue was quite an irritating opponent, despite the side of Evokers having a counter for the glue. The glue just was too much for the side of Evokers rather. Leslie as well, once she got that Sky Piercer, she started hitting like a truck. And definitely that contributed in the match going into the favor before you at this point in time. But we should be walking into the second round, or rather the second match at this point, once both teams are ready. We'll want to see whether Evokers will have a respond, or will this be a 2-0 sweep by the side of before you.
Yeah, guys, just before we get into this, I'm just gonna wonder. So Leslie got a maniac in his last. Literally, if you were watching, like if you're stalking your last opponents, Leslie got 2 maniacs in the last game. Why was the Leslie left open? Is my biggest question. Because I don't know. But listen. That's the beauty of the sport. Leslie was just simply snowballing. But that's the only question I had for the chat. Because the last 2 games that you see Leslie in action, she gets 2 maniacs on the Leslie, and then you pick a hero that she directly counters. So, I mean, Evokers, the only thing they can do right now, they can't win the series, but they can definitely make it a 1-1. So we're going to find out from Kai what map was chosen. Who chose the next map, Kai? What map are we going next? Is Kai here?
Yeah, Nigel, are we muted?
No, we're live.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, then I'll wait. I'll wait. Is there something you want to say off stream or something?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna mute you guys so you won't hear what Kai is saying, but I can hear what he's saying. I'll let you know if it's something juicy. 2. Welcome back, everyone. I will leave you guys in the hands. We're just verifying IDs and all that stuff. It's been sorted. If you guys heard the conversation on WhatsApp, that would be not WhatsApp, on Discord, like somehow if I wasn't muted, we can blame that on Kai. That would be very funny. But anyways, guys, we are back in the second game. I'll leave it off to Megamind and Fractured Soul to take us into this game in the best of 2 series, but this time it's going to be Evokers with the first pick and first ban. They have chosen Expanding Rivers, so good luck to them.
Angela, you're taking our job.
Indeed, and as we see the beginning of this draft phase, we do see Evokers going for the glue instantly. The glue, who was probably the most annoying hero for them, and the second ban will, or should I say, most definitely be the Leslie. However, we just see before you going again with the Zujin, just like last round they banned Zujin. Probably because someone from Evokers, they probably done their homework on the side of Evokers. And as Nigel mentioned, why did Evokers leave Leslie out and pick a hero that she counters, knowing that probably that Spice Pompies has a very strong Leslie, and they do go for the Freya and the Yuzhong and not the Leslie. Maybe they want Spice Pompies to go for that Leslie. Maybe they're trying to play a trick game. They do want her to go for that Leslie, and then they're going to pick a counter for her. Megaman, what do you think?
From my matches observing Pierre Pompies, I do believe in as much as her Leslie is quite deadly, they could get a Maniac as well on a Erythia, if I remember well, as well as on a Melissa. So I think Pierre Pompies is not going to be an easy game for the side of Evokers right there. I am very yet quite intrigued or interested rather in why they decided to let the Leslie into the hands of Before You in the first match, and why they still haven't banned her for the second match as well. But again, we will see what goes on right there. We have seen the first bans of this particular phase being a Glue, a Freya, and a Yuzong from Evokers, and a Leomord, a Harley, and a Zushin from the side of Before You. We do see Evokers have locked in the Z10, and Before You locked in the Valentina, of course, a very deadly mage, and the Sora as well. Those are 2 heavy picks, or rather 3 heavy picks across both.
Indeed, and we do see the Valentina being picked when you have the Zetian and you see your opponent picking Valentina, or should I say when you have heavy heroes. Ooh, we see the Guinevere being picked and leaning over the Grok. However, that may not be the best idea against the Valentina, because she can just copy their ult. We do know the Grok has an amazing ult. The Guinevere also has an amazing ult. So the Valentina could, at the end of the day, just copy their ult. So against a Valentina, you may want to go for someone who can burst her down. However, enough on the Valentina, we do see the side of Before You going for a Karina pick. Oh, okay. So a Karina jungler, I think that's maybe the first time I'm seeing the Karina being picked in this tournament. However, I do think that it was most likely bait, and indeed it was. Going for the Joy instead, a high magic damage, and now starting the second phase of the second ban phase, I should say, before you start off with the Carry. Last time they banned 2 marksmen in the last second one, and we just see the side of Evokers going for the Melissa again. It seems that they know that Before You, sorry, 5 Pompiers, as you mentioned, has gotten a, I think you said a Maniac, or was it a Savage on the Melissa? We do see the side of Before You going for the same 2 lost marksmen at the ban, and we do see the Leslie coming out finally. Having banned the, I think you mentioned the 2 strongest heroes of 5 Pompiers. Megamind, how do you think this match is going to go through this time?
It is a good thing that they banned both the Melissa and the Leslie. I do believe Pierre Pompies might have the Erythial in the bag as well. I have seen him play Erythial, so should be a possible option. Not really sure how Erythial would work.
against Evoker's current composition. So we might see a swap. And yes, indeed, we do see the Atlas going in first before Piet Pompey's secures the marksman for the game. But again, solid trust from both teams right there. Again, I am a bit more inclined in favor with Before You's draft so far at this point. We do see Wash from Evokers picking out the Lancelot right there.
I now play Roma, but I used to be jungler, and Lance is my favorite jungler. And I do see the Lance pick being actually a very important pick for the side of Evokers, actually, because if they are not able to kill that Valentina, she'll just end up copying the ult of the side of Evokers heroes, who actually have really strong ult on the Guinevere, the Grok, and the Zetian. And we do see Aizen from the side of Evokers going for the eye rifle, not allowing Pied Pompiers to go for her hero, as you've mentioned. So now we do see Pied Pompiers' turn. He is the last player to pick so far, not having shown anything much, probably discussing it with his team. And as the timer goes down, let's see who. We do see the Clint being picked. So this is very interesting. Megamind, what do we know about the Clint of Pied Pompiers?
I personally don't have any idea, to be honest. I do believe maybe Nigel or other experts might have a lot more information on Piet Pompey's roster, but based on his performance, I do believe that he's picking a hero that he's quite familiar with. He should be quite familiar with. We did see a bit of skins right there. So definitely has quite a bit of a range right there. But going into the second match right there, we are seeing just both lineups for the team, a Guinevere, a Zetian, a Lancelot, Erithiel, and a Grok for the side of Revoker. Whereas for you comes in with the Atlas, the Sora, the Valentina, the Joy, and the Clint. Do you believe a very solid and interesting drafts coming from both teams right now?
Indeed, and as we go into the second match, it is now 1-0 for the side of Before You. The side of Evokers unfortunately cannot go out of this game with 3 points. However, they can manage to get a draw to get a 1 point back. And as the game is about to start once again, I wish good luck to both of these teams. Megamind, how do you think this game is going to go on with the draft pick? This time, the side of Evokers have not gone for too many late games, have they? So how do you think are we going to see? What are we going to see in the early game?
I do believe Guinevere does have a bit of early game aggression, though she isn't on the jungle, she is in the EXP. So her being on EXP, quite a bit of an interesting idea coming out from the side of Evokers right there. But apart from that, we are seeing a bit of an exchange just happening in mid lane, tanks doing their tanky things right there. On bot lane, we do see a bit of fight between the marksmen as well. But like I was saying, I'm not expecting anything too crazy for now. The Guinevere is on EXP. I would have loved to see her in the jungle instead. But yeah, it just depends on probably who can utilize their skill the best. But a lot of damage going onto the Zetian right there. She has a passive triggered. I do believe her passive must have been triggered by the Joy possibly. But yeah, very interesting early game exchange.
And in the gold game, we do see the gold laners going at it. I guess both of them want to have the upper hand on their opponent. We do see the Sora going in on the Guinevere. Yes, indeed. However, both heroes in the EXP are pretty dependent, I would say. So I guess it is on who will reach level 4 first. We do see the Sora having a little bit of an advantage. However, in the gold game, we might be seeing a fight. The Atlas going on with the Grok. Grok putting up a wall potentially. However, unfortunately, nothing comes out of it. And as the turtle is about to spawn, the players are fighting on the opposite side. However, Valentina is retreating to his lane. So is Vestian. And with the Joy going there as well. However, Joy is not level 4 yet. Probably missed a few. However, this is a Lancelot going in for the Valentina. However, nothing comes out of it. She is able to escape. However, both Valentina and Clint are able to escape, but the flickers are away, and as this load is coming in, we do see the team going in, the Sora launching in, we do see the side of before you having a little bit of an advantage. However, who will the Zetian goes in, and the Lance is able to get the turtle, and however he does go down. No, sorry, the Sora goes down. A little bit of a, we do see the gold. Oh, sorry, the Grok. The Joy come in, however, unable to do much. The side of Evokers getting a bit of an early game advantage here, Mega Man.
All right, we did see just a couple of minutes back, or say a minute back, Lancelot was able to still look off of Joy right there, able to secure it, and that is why Joy unfortunately was unable to contest the turtle right there. Not really sure why Sora ended up engaging, seeing as though their jungler was behind in levels and was also not keen on engaging at all. So it was a very questionable play coming out there, but electrifying beats doing a lot of damage on the Grok right there. However, it is the Valentina that secures the kill. We do see Ko coming in with that Sora, just raining blows from the sky onto the Zetian right there. And it will be 2 kills into the hands of Before You right there, and they are back in the match.
Indeed, yes, indeed. And as, however, now it is to mention that the Sora does not have his ult, and the Guinevere knows it very well. And as they go for it, we do see the Guinevere going in and jumping. Oh, however, missing the timing on her ult. However, we do see on the bottom lane, the clean goes down from the Lance. The Atlas picks up the Grok. The Ariel comes in and sweeps it out. The Joy going in. Oh, got the Ariel. However, now what about her? The Lance is there. The Lance is also low HP. Ooh, the Lance surviving on barely anything. Ooh, okay. And now as the second turtle is about to spawn, both junglers recalling. Actually, we do see the Lance buffing actually instead of recalling. Maybe he might be regretting this decision, or maybe not. We do see him able to heal a bit of it back. However, we do see in the EXP lane, we do see the Sora going down on the Zetian. The Joy is trying to go in, however, the Grok does not allow her to properly make a combo, and as the Lance goes in for the turtle, I think they will be getting this turtle uncontested pretty much. Ooh, okay. So, Mega Man, what do you think about this game so far? How's it going? Is it to expectation, to what you expected, or is it something completely different?
I had underestimated the capabilities of this Guinevere on EXP lane, and she is definitely doing her best. We do see Tectonic Charge just hitting Natalia there again. I do believe that's the second one that's hitting Natalia. Definitely 2 kills in the hands of the Grok right there. But yeah, so far it does seem like Evokers in the lead are doing very well, able to capitalize quite a lot on certain things right there. Able to capitalize again. Grok stuns are doing quite a lot for them. Whenever they get into fights, he is able to disrupt Joy's setup, and so she isn't able to execute her full combo as need be. That should be something that the side of Before You would have to find an answer for right there very soon. How can they work around the Grok who keeps disrupting the setups of the Joy right there?
Indeed, the Joy might not have been the best pick in this game, as we have seen the Grok just completely ruining her combo every time she goes. She tries to do something, she tries to jump in, and also the Zetian passive also working well ever since the CC immunity got taken from the Joy. And we did see Lancelot putting a bit of pressure on the Sora. However, we do see the Grok, the Guinevere all going on the Sora using his Thunder Form. However, the Grok doing a wall, and the Guinevere finishing off the Zetian ult. Oh, actually it was Valentina who ulted, copying the Zetian. However, that may not have been the best decision, because now as the turtle is about to spawn, it may have been better to use as the turtle was spawning. This is the Grok. Ooh, the Grok once again doing amazing setups, I would say. And as the Lance is about there, the Turtle has spawned, the Joy is there, the Clint is low on HP. However, the Atlas is there, giving vision, I would say. And as the Sora coming, will he engage once again? Or will he wait for his team? We just see the Grok having given vision. So the Sora is able to stay here. We just see the Lance getting in. Unfortunately, the Joy not even trying to contest. And now, as all three turtle goes in the hand of Evokers, we might be seeing another domination, except from this time from the side of Evokers. They really learned a lot from their last match. We do see also a turret going in the side of Evokers, 2 turret actually, and now they're trying to get this, I guess, mid turret with the Atlas right there. Oh, the Zetian and the Queen getting a kill. We do see them, the Zetian attacking the mid turret with the Valentina, and the Atlas there is unfortunately able to defend. However, the Sora does get a turret back for them. Megamind.
Right, we did see again the side of Evokers are just applying quite pressure onto before you. I haven't seen a Fatal Link coming out as of yet right there. I haven't seen quite a lot of engages. Echo on the Sora tries to engage at times, but however, a lot of CC and damage just gets onto him right there. So it is quite difficult for the side of Before You actually do anything at this point in time. Before You again should finally or possibly splitting members of Evokers at this point in time, because just them moving as a unit, the Guinevere and the Grok together, I get Grok just hitting you with a blow just causes a knock-up right there. We do see him knocking up the Clint with a tectonic charge right there. Again, this is exactly what we're talking about. A lot of damage onto the Zetian, and indeed she does go down to a copy out from the Valentina. A lot of fights going in, fatal links being used right there. Double people secured. Another kill into the hands of Before You. Oh, a shutdown kill. A killing spree for the Valentina. Well, motion is coming out. A shutdown kill by the Lancelot. Lancelot goes for a triple kill. Zing, zing, zing. And it is members on either side. However, the Joy, once actually she goes into it, we do see, that's the belief, that's the Phantom Execution being used. However, not able to secure anything at this point.
Indeed, it is always nice to see your favorite hero playing very nice in a game. The Lancer being actually a late game character, however, being able to snowball from the early game. This is what you want to see as a team. Your late game going in, he goes in for the Clint. However, Atlas is there and he's unable to stand. However, the Clint does go down with the eye rifle being there to finish it off. No, I was expecting a bit of a skypasser from the Lance, but maybe not. And as the Lord spawns, we do to the side of Before You being one man down. So it's now a 4v5. The Joy goes in to try and stop the Lancelot from just damaging the Lord, I guess. However, she is 2 levels under, and as we see the Lord about to be finished off, it is the Lancelot that gets the kill. The Sora is trying to do something, but the Lancelot is too far ahead. Just too far ahead. The Joy is not is caught in a bad position. Can the Lancelot just change off to the minions? He does go in, however, may have been an overextension from his side. He is able to escape because he is levels ahead of the side of Before You. We do see the Grok going in. It's stopping the side of and the Zetan managing to get the kill on the Joy. The Grok going in is stopping them from recalling. And now they are two men down. We should have said 1 man down as Echo the Sora is spawning. They'll have to defend this load. And however, we do see the Clint, the Zetian goes for the ult. The Clint is low HP. The Grok is there once again. What will he do? He does go in for the second shot on the Clint, and he gets it with his flicker. And the Atlas goes in. However, the Arifa just killing out. You could say that Sora also goes down with double kill for the Arifa. How the Lance just pushing the opposite lane. No one's paying him attention. Will they be able to get 2 turrets from this? They are indeed the only turret alive for the side of Before You is the mid turret. Megamind.
Man, it does seem like the side of Evokers will end this match right now. Indeed, they do end the match. beautiful way of a comeback from the side of Evokers right there. Absolutely dominating the second match right here. Again, it is a best of two, so that means this will be the end of this particular series between Evokers and Before You right there. But again, beautiful display from both teams. What a comeback from the side of Evokers. Just able to execute things well. They noticed that the Leslie was giving them a lot of pressure in the early game, or rather in the previous game, and so they made sure to lock out all the heroes that Piet Pompies has used quite well in previous games, and they did. You could see Piet Pompies really couldn't execute or apply himself as best as possible. Yes, very full execution from both teams right there, and yeah, I was glad. I'm very glad.
Indeed,
Yeah.
a 1-1, a 1-1. They'll be splitting the points. Very proud, I would say, just like yesterday night. Very proud of my Mauritian team. They may not have gotten all the 3 points, but they are splitting the point. Better than nothing, I would say. However, on that note, I will say that I will be going to sleep from now on. So good night, everyone, and see y'all next time.
All right, even as Soul, we bid Soul good night. We will be walking into our third match of the evening right there. I do believe it is Saint Dynasty versus Evil Incorporated, two South African-based teams that should be starting very, very soon. So sit back, relax, grab your bucket of popcorn, grab your tea, whatever it is, and prepare for the next match that will be loading in very, very soon.
Just having fun because Irithel is just gonna dominate in the early game here, and no, there's been no gank so far, so he's gonna have a good time right there in the gold lane.
Yeah, very good early game so far from Tribe. We expected an aggressive comp from this Silda, and overall, look at his damage, man. The Kagura forced to flicker out to survive, but can she even survive? No, she cannot. Dragon comes in. Somehow the Hilda surviving through all of that.
Oh, they're still going in. Thamus is in trouble here.
Thamus might not make it out. There's 3 people diving to Thamus, and that is going to be a pickup. And that is not down. We are seeing the higher going for the Amen, but Amen survives barely. Are we going to see a kill being committed on this? No, the Irithel does survive, but barely.
Oh,
Hylos is going in. He wants it. He wants Irithel. He's trying to go for it. Will he get it? No, he cannot. The emblem from the Irithel coming in clutch there.
Okay, they're in a good position to take this. Amon is actually struggling to take down the bot here. He's pretty low. Oh, he doesn't have Season Hunter. That's why. I was wondering why he's taking so much damage from the creeps.
We are seeing the Yuzong going straight for him. The buff. Oh, come on. The Amen cannot catch a break this game. And we are seeing Captain Levi picking up the blue buff there as well. What what an unfortunate game. We are seeing the Yuzong going straight for the back line. It's a 1v3 situation. Can he survive here? He can, with a killing spree being picked up by the Hilda. Hilda, lots of damage by the Thamus getting picked up here, but all of them survive. And oof. This Amen is suffering this game, man. I won't be surprised. No, okay. It seems like the Hilda will let him breathe for now. Why doesn't he get the buff?
He doesn't get the buff. Oh, Nick, do you know what the votes are in the chat?
No,
I don't think we've ever seen this on the channel. It's 100% to the side of Tribe. Not even one person thinks the 9th Order can win this.
This is insane. And honestly, looking at how the game is going, I can understand why people think that. This is a very diabolical game coming in here. We are seeing a lot of damage on the Hylos. The Hylos getting absolutely shredded there. Oh, wow. Just look at this. The Amen, can he survive here? I doubt it. Oh, maybe he can. I spoke a bit too soon.
Too soon, yeah.
We are seeing the Hilda going for the back here. Are they going to dive this poor Granger? Yes, they are. Oh man, this is pure decimation from Tribe here against the 9th Order.
I would say it's still possible for the Ninth Order to come back here. I just think that when you have that, if you don't have Season Hunter on certain heroes, it's just gonna struggle in terms of jungles and.
Dude, look at this Hilda, just camping the blue buff. They do not want to give this Aemon anything.
Yeah, they're going in here. Irithel. Oh, Kagu's here to protect his jungle.
Lots of damage coming in here. That's a turtle secured. Look at that. Aemon retreats, but did he get a buff?
You're gonna find out. Oh no, he did not. Unfortunately. Oh, he did. He did.
He did.
Aemon got a buff.
I think it is just a visual bug. It's he might have also gotten a red buff before.
I mean, he has it now. Aemon is just invisible. You can't really see what buffs he has until he's visible again.
Oh, that's very dumb. Oh, dude, I don't think it matters. That blue buff is going right away. And that's a mega kill picked up by the Yuzong on the top lane side. We do see Captain Levi picking up that Skypiea, so he is confident his team can maintain this advantage.
Certainly, they're looking to extend their domination over in this game here. As the next Lord will be coming up, the Turtles are up at the done, and they're leading in terms of turrets.
Hylos, buddy, you don't want this. Hylos, buddy, just leave. Look at the damage output from the hill. The Hylos forced to revitalize. We see Yuzong coming in too. He is forced to fly away though. We do see the engage coming in from the Hylos. Will they finally get a kill on the Hilda? No, they cannot. We do see a lot of damage being dealt to this. Yuzong, but that was just a killing spree again on the Aemon. The Aemon is 1-6-1. He is suffering this game, man.
Certainly, and he looks to be trying to do something in this game, but he's just so far behind in terms of farm. He's level 8 compared to level 12 on the Hayabusa.
This is that. Oh my, look at that. The Hylo's getting shredded. It's like he's a Kagura. Speaking of Kagura, she falls down next. The Thamus as well. He could not even go into the fight for 5 seconds there.
Certainly, Halos wanted to see what he could do, but unfortunately he ended up dying in that exchange there. But the next Lord is coming up in the next 15 seconds. Not much a mon can do here, man. Just the
look at this. Hayabusa is just going for the back line. The Granger is barely surviving with his life, going back to the base. It's 9 minutes in and they already got an inhibitor, and they are not stopping with that.
What a fantastic exchange right now. Haya gets the blue buff, but he's going to go straight to the Lord here. There's nothing really much left to do in terms of kills.
Now seems like he is. Yeah, very controlled game for our tribe so far. Currently, they are looking like favorites for the tournament until we see another team pull off this kind of dominating performance.
Oh, he going in?
Zetian altered already. It does seem like Yuzong wants to go in. He does have that Petrify available. Oh, he does go in, escape in immediately. The Hylos committed the ultimate, but he is going to die almost immediately. The Kagura goes in, but that's just not going to be enough. We do see that it is a 4v5 exchange right now, but Yuzong is recalling. Oh no, look at the backline engaged by the Haya here, unstoppable. The Skypiea does not proc on the Thamus or the Granger there, but we are seeing the game go to the side of Tribe here.
Sheesh. Tribe looking like the tournament favorites right now. As we speak, the first ever 100% vote rate in this entire tournament goes to Tribe, and they take the victory in a very dominated faction here. The only kills that they really did die on was mostly just overextension for the marksman and the Hilda, but Hilda's gonna die. It's a tank. Hilda actually decided to go for the Sea Halberd here in this game. It was very tanky, but decided to take on more damage just for the vibes, you know.
Yeah, no.
Pretty good game from the side of the Ninth Order in terms of trying, but quite a bit of the
redraft or they.
The Granger there, but the Granger is the captain, and he chose to continue with the game even though the Freya was banned. But let's see how it is right now. They've still got a few minutes to recover from this. They've got a mid to late game comp. Yeah.
I do like what Granger's doing here. He is freezing the lane. And remember people, early game Granger is going to struggle against a Freya. What matters is that mid to late game power spike that we know Granger will have.
Certainly. I'm very surprised that Brute Game is still level 3 here. So
and there it is. I know goes for the Skypiercer. The Freya coming in, but she should be careful. Oh, the Marcel first.
How you use Marcel. Oh, but double freeze though. Double freeze. But
that is a double freeze, but that was a bit of a mess up there. Look at this Chunga's damage, dude. The Grog does get on the Chunga. Chunga's trying to escape, but she cannot. We do see Muscle falling down here. It's a full-on ensemble of fights here. The Lapu, huge ult commit there. Flickering into the Sylvana. It's a full mayhem. The Yuzong coming down here as well. It's 4v1 for the Yuzong. Can Yuzong survive? Doesn't seem like it. It is gonna be. That is a huge fight for the side of Dozen Dimes. The game has turned on its head immediately.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a restful 5 minutes or so. We're about to start the next game of this best of 2 series, which is Saint Dynasty versus Evil Incorporated. Both good teams, both from the South Africa qualifiers that we had, both looking to solidify the dominance. Technically, they were both second because Saint Dynasty also lost 2 Ritalin Suns in the match. But also, interesting enough, Evil Incorporated also lost to Renowned Jutsu. So, interesting match. I'm excited to see what both of these 2 teams offer. And yeah, we're just waiting for 1 members from both teams. So, on the side of Evil Inc., we are waiting for possibly Doof, or we are waiting for I don't know their lineup these days, man. I'm gonna say Doof for now. Gyro is here. Do you know who's missing? Okay, do you know who's missing from the side of Evil Inc?
I have no idea, actually.
I'm gonna say Doof is the last member. Or wait, actually they've got. I can actually just check. Let me see who's likely to come. Let me see. Let's play who's that Pokemon with Goblin Slayer. Let me see. Chocolate Pie is on. A likely member to come might be, okay, Violet is here. Doof is here. There's someone called Oi Baka. They might come. or one. One of those is going to show up here in this final game of the evening. Silver Surfer, I haven't seen in quite a bit. So we're going to find out who's going to be their last member. But Saint Dynasty is ready. Full lineup is here. Aurora. Is Kura not from Vanguard? I believe he was in Vanguard. Should have been in Vanguard, according to my calculations. I think he was in Vanguard. So Vanguard is missing a member for their team. Yeah, but how are you feeling about these games? I know that it isn't any Madagascar teams. Yeah, I was right. There is Doof. As the last member for the side of Evil Incorporated. We gave them the option to pick the map, and the map that was chosen by the team of Evil Inc., it was default. They go for the default. So the first time in a while, you have all options. We're not going to force members to go for different types of maps. It's going to be default map. Actually, let me just sort this out. Let me just check. Yeah, no, it is Evil Inc. with the first pick, first ban. And they also have the first map selection. But yeah, how are you feeling, Kay? What do you think about this draft? Have you seen any of these teams before?
Yes, surely. They're massive teams. I would say they're giants. Every time I see someone from Saint Dynasty or Evelyn, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose a star.
Damn, okay.
But,
yeah?
They do scare me a little bit, and this match is definitely one of the matches that I have been waiting for tonight. So I'm really excited.
Well, that's going to be exciting. Let's find out who is going to be winning this match. We're going to find out who Kay supports by the end of this draft. Let's see who wins the Battle of the Mind Games. Marcel goes out along with the Sora. Well, interesting bands coming out from the side of Evink. Oh, next band is coming up from the side of Saint Dynasty. Gwen is also something that the side of Evil Link likes to go. I want to see if they're going to take it out is the biggest question that I have. Along with Zetian too. Chocolate Pie also plays Kagura. So lots of heroes to decide on what to ban here.
I mean, Kagura she can be really tricky to, first of all, to counter, and after that to chase. So they might want to ban her out if they don't want Chocopie to get hurt, I think.
I definitely think so too, man. I think Definer is here. Anyways, with the next ban coming out is the Gwen, focusing directly on Violet. Virus with the next pick for his team. What is he going to go is the biggest question that we have right now, as they're looking to ban the last hero before the next hero selection. What are they going to prioritize? Is probably what St. Dynasty is thinking. They've taken out the Masal and the Gwen, which is very two solid picks. They're not choosing this time around to take out the Kagura, because if you ban out someone's comfort heroes, they can easily go for something a lot more broken, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, man. But I'm seeing that there's a lot more action right now. Kure, with the next ban for their team, what is the hero they're going to be using to lock up here? Let's find out. I was about to sleep. Come on, guys. You don't have to. I know my voice is soothing and all and stuff like that. I know you missed me. I know this is exactly what you guys are talking about. It's okay. I'm here. Don't worry. I know you guys missed me. Yeah. Glad I'm keeping you guys up and entertained. And the next ban is coming out from Kure, and they take out the Grok for the side of Say Dynasty, which means Goblin Slayer is going to have the honor of opening up the draft. What is he going to go for, or is he going to swap one of his team members is the real question here. Next ban is what? Let's find out what is. It's a Harley coming out from the side of Evo Inc. So they decide to go for that. Very aggressive. I mean, you need to be very aggressive with Harley, otherwise you're just going to fall behind. Ooh. We normally see Con on Suyu, but this time they pick up the Alice along with a Leo mode. That's going to be a very interesting comp.
I think if he picks Leo mode, it's gonna be a battle of retribution.
And
definitely. There are gonna be some interesting fights.
Definitely. I mean, boss fight, all these different. I mean, that's gonna be an exciting game. Let's find out who wins this in this best of 2. Again, you guys can either share points or. Oh, they're not checking the Leo. They're still deciding, but it also gives the side of Evil Incorporated a chance to ban out the Leo. But let's find out. They have 2 picks right now: Goblin Slayer and Chocolate Pie. Let's find out what they decide to go for.
Sand rises when I give the word.
All right, I'm back. My cat was banging on the door. I don't know. Dramatic cat. Okay, I'm back now. So Goblin Slayer is the one with the next pick. Halido's already been picked up by Doof, so very aggressive lineup already. They're still deciding. He does like to go for the Charizard, but I wonder if he's going to go for this. He even likes to go for the Argus. So lots of options on the map for the side of Evil Inc. here. Damus has been decided.
So we can see it's a really aggressive lineup coming from Evil Inc. I really want to see the clash between those 2 teams during team fights. It will be really interesting.
Royalty in a dead body.
Definitely. I see Rimu's asking whose cat. That was my cat. They were attacking me for closing the door. anyways, Alvi with the next ban for their team. What are they going to ban out? There's still a marksman missing for the side of Evil Inc. Chocolate Pie looks to be going mage. It looks like Violet is going to be on marksman this time around. I know the last time he played marksman on the stream, at least he got a maniac on 1-1. So I want to see how the side Alvi again split pushing professional over there. So if they need any turret, Alvi's there. He likes to go for. He's been going Claude quite a bit, but yeah, as people have mentioned, Kerry might also be a good pick in this team.
I've been waiting for too long.
And Kerry has been taken out by the side of St. Dynasty. They also like to go for the carries, so I understand why they took it out a bit early right now. So both of these teams are they're just slowly banning out each other's heroes. They're deciding what to go for, what to take out, and Eve is the next hero to be banned out by the side of Evil Incorporated. Ooh. What would you go here? Okay, if you had to pick something, what would you go for? If you were Akira Protocol, what would you go for? That's a better question.
I'm
Lance,
really
right?
not sure.
You guys love playing Lance, especially your jungler. He likes playing Lance quite a bit.
Oh yes, he does actually. He likes playing Lancelot and also Suyu.
Ah, so you're telling the secrets for the next match. This is exactly why I'm here. I've been hired by Akira Protocol's enemies to come find out what they're gonna pick, and you're already revealing what they're gonna go. Oh my lord, give me 1 second. Okay, talk us through the draft. Let me go take care of my cat. Give me 1 second.
Okay. So folks, we can see that they banned Carita. They don't want that burst. They don't want to go under the water. We're gonna see how Evelyn are gonna respond to that.
Magic is my life.
And they banned
Your
Harriet,
team is
which is a
picking.
very good ban. So,
By heaven's
Zetian,
mandate, your
okay,
team
it's a
legacy
very
shall
good pick
endure.
with Alice, actually, a very good combo. Guys, okay, you can ban Lance and Suyu, it's fine.
I am vengeance incarnate.
Okay, is Violet Fukuyo gonna lock Moscow or is he gonna go Wannabe? Okay, so Moscow it is.
Yeah, okay. If you ever asked whether or not how good you work under pressure, you can say yes. I can be a reference because you handle that. Well, I'm back. It looks like Alvi was playing around with Popo Jungle in rank, but he's gonna be going for Claude. I mean, that's his signature hero, and they're gonna be looking at as the final game of the evening. YSS, there's a lot of marksmen he's deciding. I have a 90% sneaking suspicion he's gonna end up on the Claude. I'll be very surprised if he goes for the Layla. And there we go. Claude has been picked up by Alvi in this game. Let's find out. They said they're saying that Saint Dynasty have won the game. Lots of people here to support. Yeah, you can sometimes go Harriet Jungle. Yeah, that's a lot. Even YSS, when it was first good, everyone in the server was just spamming it in tournament, but they just stopped doing it now. So Purify, Violet is going to be on the Moskov with no skin. Moskov has a lot of cool skins, by the way.
He definitely did. So, which team are you on right now?
Draft.
Who do you think will
I am gonna go with Saint Dynasty because of the Claude. Alvi likes playing the Claude. He's gonna split push into Oblivion and end the game. How about you? What draft are you going for?
I also like Sentinel's draft more because I'm really I'm not sure with how Xavier will work. I would have preferred seeing Lilia or maybe Valir for this Alice. But I don't know, maybe they will cook. We'll have to see.
I think if they're able to snowball, the side of Evelyn can definitely win this game. But let's find out how they do in this best of 2 series. Are these teams going to share points as we saw in the last game? That's the beauty of a best of 2. So it's not counting out. Let's find out as we see the early game aggression coming out already from the side of Evelyn. He's going in the whole jungle area. He's trying to give as much vision as he can for the team because Harley is very slow in the jungle clear, man. Very slow. At least if you're not, at least Leo's a bit faster in the jungle clear. But let's find out who actually takes it. Maybe I'm just talking nonsense here. Let's find out.
Ooh, the damage. Yeah, we see Doof is just taking that damage early
Yeah,
game.
definitely. Leo using that advantage that he got from that early game just to take up a lot more farm away from the Harley, and Harley doesn't even realize that. Harley's going to try to do something else. He's going for the lethal prioritization. He manages to take... Ooh, but the damage is coming out here. They're already being so aggressive. Gyro in the back line, forced to use a Revitalize. So they do get some creeps, and the rotation coming from Kanye allows him to be at least level 3 by this engage. But I'm seeing that the passive is gone from Ghost Aurora. But look how low they are, man. Chocolate Pie forced to recall here as the level of aggression coming from the side of Jane's same Dynasty is simply too much right now. Tamus versus Alice, we're not going to see anything, man. Just going to be a heal battle, at least until the late game. As we're seeing that in the bottom lane, it looks like a possible gang coming in from Doof. He wants to go after Alvi. Alvi knows that they're there. So they both know that something is around there. But Hilda has decided to try and save the team. Can they do it? Doof is going out. They're still deciding what to do yet. I mean, they know that each other is there. But the next objective is spawning. So both junglers are going to be looking to take that for their team. K's suggestion is that the Harley is going to be good because of the... I mean, not really. You think Leo's going to have a better time. But let's find out how it goes right now as the next objective is up. Chocolate Pie is not level 4 yet, so he's still waiting for that. So the side of Saint Dynasty in a much better position when you look at the draft, but they're still engaging. Thomas goes in. Alice comes in with a Throne of Ruin, and along with Bobby Yao. With that, they're still going in. Flicker coming to Doof is in a lot of trouble. Forced out, and he's the first blood for the side of Saint Dynasty as the objective has been reset. So they're not going for that instead. They're going straight for the blue buff here from Harley, at least to try and force the retribution to be used up. Because there's so much members here. But you see Goblin Slayer goes into the backline, forcing a flicker onto Ghost Aurora. But Ghost Aurora still has the damage and is still going in here. Ooh, very good engage from Chocolate Pie. But unfortunately, his XP laner gets taken out of that exchange. Harley would still like to go in here and get some retribution out of this exchange. But forced out by the domination of Saint Dynasty. Just the front line forcing Harley backwards there. So good game. Oh, and Leomon goes in with the Phantom Steeds, trying to get something. Doof in a lot of trouble, and the trouble takes him out of the game because he's the third victim of the kills that are just simply stacking up for the side of Saint Dynasty right now.
We see the early aggression from Saint Dynasty, which is actually understandable because they have a strong lineup for early fights and invades. And Evil Incorporated is struggling a little bit, but I think with a little bit of more farm, they could just repost.
Certainly, man, and we're seeing that again. Harley's in the backline trying to get something out of this exchange. Claude safely makes it out of that exchange. Harley could not get a lot more hits on that, which is exactly what you need with a Harley. But Xavier tries something from across the map. If you look at the builds right now, it looks like, in terms of builds, it looks like Harley's either going for Glowing Wand or for Genius here, because I mean they're not dealing in damage, but pretty standard stuff. I was looking for a Sky Piece and I don't see it on the map, but as I see that another engage. They're scared to kill the Kuru in a lot of trouble, goes in with Throne of Ruin. He's 1v4 here. Can he make it out alive is the biggest question that we have right now, and the answer is no. But in the bottom lane, I'm seeing that the return kill is available. They take out Violet as Alvi started his split pushing ways. He's getting so much value from this turret, man. But I see Doof wants to do something. He's trying to save his marksman's lane. He's trying to heal up, but he's very low. Forced to use a flicker. Can he make it out is the biggest... No, man, I don't think every question can be the biggest question we have. I think I gotta stop saying that. No, not every question is the biggest question. But Alvi is going to be able to take down the bottom lane turret. As they look from the same Dynasty side, they want to take another buff away from Harley, who is going top lane actually. Harley goes into the top lane. They go on to Alice. They might be able to take him down. Can they make it out though? As Harley wants to go back in there, they manage to secure the kill. But in the bottom lane, Khalid gets taken down as the killing spree for Gyro. As the pressure keeps going and mounting, it's getting more and more difficult for the side of Evil Inc. to come back. But they're still winning some objectives. They've won the top lane. They're not going to be able to win the the second turtle of the game though.
Yes, definitely.
If you were saying Dynasty, what would you do to make sure you don't lose the game? Because they're in good control right now.
I think the real threat from Evil Inc. would be giving Moskov farm, since he can turn the tables around.
Certainly, Virus gets shut down there. Moskov tried to go in. Phantom Steed committed by Con. He goes into the backline. He's trying to get... He sees 3 meeple. He wants to take at least one person down. He gets 1. The Moskov gets taken out of that exchange. They've lost 3 members for the side of Evil Inc. And Con is trying to get a lot more farm here. So they have 1 turret to 1. But the pressure of the map right now is certainly in their favor as Harley gets back on the map. If you look at the votes, surprisingly, I'm going to say surprisingly because the way the game is going right now, it's not in Evil Inc.'s favor, but they are the ones that are ahead in the votes. A lot of Evil Incorporated fans out here, and they're still going in. Doof in a lot of trouble. Can he make it out? The Hilda is still pushing him, but luckily he's got a bit of heal available on his hand. But as we look in the bottom lane is the only side where there's pressure. Alvi hasn't left that lane since the game started. He's just keeping it. Can we get a kill from the Harley is the question right now. As we're seeing that K's draft selection. You said you've... Oh, actually Moskov goes into the backline. Alvi in a lot of trouble. He gets taken out. What a snipe coming in from Moskov with the spear of destruction. Takes out Alvi. Alvi was just split pushing too much right there. As you see that Hilda in a lot of trouble. Tries to get something here. Khan goes into the backline. He's straight on. Locked onto Violet. But Violet's just sustaining out of that because of that pass. Ooh, they're still going in here. Revital has already committed along with Doof's heal. But the next objective for the side of St. Dynasty is the red buff. As the side of Evil Inc. are just trying to close this sinking ship that's going around here.
Yes, we can see Jiro really aggressive that Moskov because they don't want him to get his items like really early since he can be a bit of a problem. And oh, that is a kill from Gilmore. Is it gonna be a double?
That is not. It's going to be a double, unstoppable for Gyro, but it is going to be a double. So you were right, Kay. They finally get another kill there. But in the top lane, I'm seeing a battle going on. There's 2v2 battle. Who's going to get that best out of this exchange? It seems that the Thamus is very, very low. One hit away from this. Can Alvi get the kill? No, the answer is no, but he's going to be able to take the turret as the Alice is safely moving around the map, getting a bit of vision from the Ghost Aurora, and they're able to take down another buff. And if we look at the bolts right now, seeing that Thamus is gone for that corrosion side, it's going straight into the Dom Ice. Genius One has been built up. No Sky Pierces on the map, but already a Thunderbolt on Khan. He's gone for that War Axe plus Thunderbolts combo, so it's going to be a lot more difficult to kill as we're moving into the late game, mid to late game right now. It seems that the side of St. Dynasty might just be able to win this first game. I'm seeing Lost Prasix with some quiz. I don't know. They look about the same length. But we are back here in this game as we see the Lord is slowly going to start marching in here. We see that Virus wants to get some more creeps on his side. But it looks like Avi wants that. Leomon goes into the back line. He's chasing Doof though. Doof is still so tanky. Avoids Xavier's skills there, but unfortunately it's going to be a tough call because they're forced to retreat into the backline. Harley's waiting for someone to make a mistake, and that just might be... Oh, the Alice takes the damage. Can they survive is the question. The answer is yes, because the comes in from Zetian there. They're pushing the pressure here. Harley won't have the deadly magic ready for one more kill, so he won't be able to make another surprise attack, but he's definitely trial. Throne of Ruin committed onto no one yet. Moskov is still pushing him back. Khan gets an unstoppable kill on that Leo, but he might just end up falling to them. Oh, Blazing Duet comes in from the Claude, and they're trying to get something here. Can they end the game? Revitalize comes out from Gyro. It looks like they're going to disengage, but so far, St. Dynasty are dominating this game.
They definitely are.
But as we've seen tonight, it is possible to still share the spoils of the battle, man. Can they actually win this game is the biggest question that we have. I mean, if you look at the gold lead, it's so much, man. Nearly 8,000 gold lead there. It's not 8,000, it's like 6,000. Okay, how good's your maths?
Really bad.
Is it really bad? So I can't ask you. Normally I have Nick here. I'll be like, Nick, what's the maths? So okay. Let's see.
Yeah, it's about 5k gold.
5k. Okay, I'm gonna trust K. If it's wrong, we're gonna blame K. But I'm gonna trust that maths. I said 8k. Imagine not me causing inflation over here. But yeah, we are here. Also, K, I got this question from the chat. What can you buy with 2 million Irie in Madagascar?
Oh, I really don't know. I'm not really from Madagascar.
Okay, you're gonna let us know they're still going in. That's a low drop. I thought, okay, anyways, we're still going in here, but it's still into the backline. They get a kill on Virus, and it looks like the side of St. Dynasty are looking to try and end this game. They're locked into this. They into the backline. Ooh, Chocolate Pie is very, very low, but Khan is still staying here. Thamus tries to get some kills. Can he do it? He's got that corrosion side locked in. They're not able to kill him. He's trying to 1v4 this battle, 1v5 his battle. He's still going in. Goblin Slayer against the wall. Is he gonna survive? The answer is no. As the Doof comes in here, he's trying to save something for his team. He's trying to sustain, but it's not going to be enough. It's a double kill for Alvi, as St. Dynasty they got their sights set on ending this game. Can they do it is what we're wondering. Oh, Throne of Ruin into the backline, but there's nothing out of this, but Alvi just locked into the base. They're trying to end this game. St. Dynasty takes game 1 in this best of 2 series. So Evil Inc. back to the drawing board, try to make a comeback. Let's find out how they do. Yeah, so that's going to be a good game. What did you think of this game? I mean, no one got bronze, but sheesh, the pressure from St. Dynasty was just simply too much.
Yes, they were really, really aggressive from the start. Hilda really did her job. That's all I can say. Hilda and Leomord, actually.
I agree, man. I think in this game, St. Dynasty, they won the early game, but they were simply trying to catch up constantly in this game. There was some moments of glimmer of hope from the side of Evil Inc., but the pressure and the momentum that was built in here, even Gyro didn't die a single time. He was allowing his team to be a lot more aggressive, and when you're Harley, you want some time to farm up. You want to be protected, but it simply wasn't working. So 1-0 to the side of St. Dynasty as we move into the second game. Kai is just going to let us know what the side of Evil Inc. are going to be picking as their map as we move into game 2. But that was a crazy game, man. So I think they're making some substitution from the side of St. Dynasty. So we're going to take a 2-minute break, and then we'll be back in action. As it's Saints, it actually is Saints, not Evil Inc. Yeah, so we're gonna be back in action in the next 2 minutes as the side of St. Dynasty make some substitutions and also select their map. See you guys in a bit.
Yeah. But wow, we are seeing.
Freya went up for that vengeance, but it's probably gonna be for the Chang'e, not just to make sure that she doesn't deal an insane amount of damage there.
Remember, people, early game Granger is gonna. Lots of damage from the barely surviving there. We do see Marcel trying to maybe pull off another play here. But yeah, after that early game, Doesn't Dime's firmly in control.
They're controlling the game very well here. I think they're going to choose to take the turtle instead of waiting for the Lord. They're just in full domination and control right now. But surprisingly, the vote is not 100% to them as opposed to the last game, you know?
Gotta appreciate Leomord saving his retreat for his own blue buff. We do see the Sylvana getting engaged on here by the Marcel. Managed to make it alive. It's a full-on engage. The Grok, huge ultimate on the back line. Will it be enough? He's supposed to figure out. Legendary by the Granger. So much damage coming in. Mega kill by the Chang'e. We see the Freya going straight for the Granger here, but she cannot get him. Ainoob is just unstoppable right now.
Yes. Nico Kyrgios. Welcome back, everyone, into the second game of the evening. Are these teams going to share the points is the biggest question. I keep saying that, but anyways, we are back in game 2. The side of St. Dynasty are going to have first pick, first ban, but also have the first map prioritization. They've chosen the default map as we did in the last game. Ghost Aurora is going to be having the first ban for St. Dynasty. Let's find out how they approach this. They take out the Gwen from Violet Raccoon.
All right, good evening, folks. It is Megamind once again, and I'll be taking you through this last match with my main caster, Nigel, right there. Very interesting match we had right there, where we saw St. Dynasty absolutely bringing belt to the match right there on to Evil Inc. Hopefully Evil Incorporated can be able to bring back the belt as well in this particular match. Very interested in the gameplay that we are going to see going forward.
Certainly, when you look at the votes, when you look at the pressure and just the history around these two teams, these teams are they've been facing each other for years, obviously under different names, but I'm excited to see how they do. St. Dynasty, they're not going to be having a chance to pick up the Marcel. This is one thing that these two teams are doing. Uh, your great Hover says that he's not interested in joining Evil Incorporated anymore. I don't know, man. We have to look at Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer, your fans are disappointed. They want you to lock in so that they're gonna be. You can let them into the squad now. Great Hover is here, obviously, the greatest roamer of all time, as we will all know. But the Yuzong has been taken out by Evil Incorporated's opponent, Saint Dynasty. So it's not going to be a good game for. I mean, Goblin Slayer is the one that usually goes for the XP lane, so he's not going to have that. Yuzong, I mean, he has the opportunity to go for the Terizla or go for the Thamus once again, but Ghost Aurora just safely locks in that Zushin.
All right, we do see, of course, the side of Evil Inc. are responding right there with currently hovering over Asoyu. And like you mentioned, both these teams have had a long past between one another, and they have had fought under alliances. I actually know Evil Inc. better as the Mavericks, if I'm not wrong. I do know Violent Requiem as Slay Bestie. Back when they were all besties and stuff, those little titles that they used to have right there, I know those titles a lot better than their current names in time. But yes, both teams do have quite a bit of a history, so it's nothing new when you're looking at the bans, when you're looking at the picks that they know. They are going for one another. They have already fought one another over and over again. So this is just sort of them. It's a normal scrimmage to them.
Definitely.
Nonetheless, they do take their time to decide on the picks and the bans, as we do see the Alice and the Soyu have been let into Evil Inc. Once again, and Saint Dynasty are currently hovering over the Aliomor.
The Aliomor indeed, but also when you look at it, it looks like it is Saint Dynasty's turn to decide whether or not they want to switch things up. They said, guys, we won with this comp. Why change it? Why change it if it's not broken, you know? And they go straight for that Leo and the Claude. I don't know, man. I'll be just playing Claude in every game. But I mean, it's working. If your team is winning, that's exactly what you're looking for. Glue pick coming out from the side of Evil Incorporated. They know that there's no chance to pick up the Vixana or Farmers. You could go Farmers Roam, but you hardly get to see that, man.
Indeed. We do see the Khalid and the Hilda being banned right there, together with the Leslie from the side of Saint Dynasty. I do believe the last ban should be coming out, and it is a Kadita. We also saw this in the previous match. I do believe of Saint Dynasty not Saint Dynasty rather, but Evil Inc. does use a Kadita both as a mid laner and as a roamer as well, hence why she was being banned right there. But yeah, currently Evil Inc. Violent Requiem is hovering over the Moskov. Question is, will they use this Moskov again?
Certainly, man. Will they use it? I mean, if you didn't win with the last team, you probably just need to figure out if you're going to be going for the same comp or you're going to try to switch it up a bit. It looks like they're going for Kimi, which is slightly different from the last game. Gyro is looking like he's going to go for this Rafaela, but is he going to lock it is the biggest question, because I don't know. It could work, but I haven't seen them play support type heroes. I don't think I've even seen them play Matilda, which is something that Saint Dynasty sometimes likes to go. So it's going to be very new if they do pick up the Rafaela.
Indeed, quite an interesting pick. I do believe this might also be a Rafaela debut for this particular match right there. But yeah, they do, of course, have their support type of compositions that they normally use, like you're mentioning right there. But we do see just a bit of a switch. Gyro switching over to the gun and locking it in right there. So those are the last picks for this particular evening for the side of Saint Dynasty. Whereas on the side of Evil Inc., I do believe what is left should be either a marksman. Yeah, definitely a marksman right there. They are hovering over the different marksmen right there. And yeah, I guess that's what we'll be looking into.
Certainly, we're seeing Freya is available right now for selection. Are they going to do it is the biggest question. Like, why do I keep saying that? I don't know what happened with the biggest. There is no biggest question. What's I don't know, man. It's probably the time of the evening. I'm drinking some Red Bull, so maybe that's the reason I keep asking questions, because my brain is all over. Anyways, next ban coming out, next pick rather, for the side of Violets, and he picks up the Ruby, so he's gonna be going Ruby Gold. I haven't seen that in a bit.
It should be the Ruby Gold. I'm not surprised. I think the first place I saw Ruby Gold,
surprisingly from Evil Incorporated. So definitely this is a bit of a throwback for me, like 2024, 2025 Evil Inc. Gameplay right here. Very interested in this particular match, but hey, let's see how Evil Inc. responds to this. Again, this is a battle of good versus evil. The Saints are versus the Evil Inc. So very, very interested. A very hype match, I'm sure, in chat right there. A lot of people busy supporting both sides of Saint Dynasty as well as Evil Incorporated. So I do not disappoint your friends. Bring the game on for this particular final match of the evening.
Certainly, man. Saint Dynasty with the fans. In the beginning of the stream, they were actually behind when you look at the votes, but they have finally managed to balance it out. The fans are there. I'm looking at the votes right now. I was looking at the website to see how the votes are looking. And there's a lot of support for all these different teams. So if you do want to go support your team, go do it on the website, mobileSouthernAfrica.com. As we're moving into the next game of this tournament, Saint Dynasty versus Evil in Game 2. Score is currently 1-0 to the side of Saint Dynasty. So let's see if they can keep up the momentum, or are they going to be sharing the points with Evil Inc. Let's find out.
All right, final match of the evening for anyone just joining us. It is Saint Dynasty currently in the lead with a single point versus Evil Incorporated, who are looking to equalize in this best of series right here. So yeah, just a bit of an exchange, nothing too crazy, no actual damage coming out in the mid lane right there. Bot lane also seems quite safe, but Glue picked up using the lantern flare at that point. Kimmy as well, getting a bit of damage on her, but nothing too serious at this point in time.
Certainly, and I'm seeing that there's action happening right now in the top lane. Alice and Goblin Slayer, I mean, listen, I understand why they picked up these sort of heroes, man, because it was just simply too much to handle in the previous game. So I understand why they took it.
Indeed, we do see Alice re-engaging right there onto the Lapu, forcing him back right there. She does have a bit of a level lead. Looking at mid lane as well, there is Kimmy is in a bit of danger herself. She gets flipped in once again. She is forced to use her second skill just to sort of disengage right there, but again, not too much damage going on to her at this point. However, she is in below half health at this point. She is forced to recall, and yeah, she does actually go back at this point.
Certainly, man. Action in the mid lane and action in the top lane, but the action is gonna be happening again in the next 10 seconds as the next neutral objective has spawned. Joe junglers are level 4, but only one is near the turtle. As we see, Virus wants to get a lot more farm here before the next objective. Khan is not in the area. Gyro in a lot of trouble. Can he get out of this exchange alive? Throne of Ruin committed onto Gyro, but that's into a revitalize, and it looks like Ghost Aurora destabilizes him. Lapu Lapu goes in with the bravest fighter and takes out the Suyu in that exchange. Gyro is very, very low. Goblin Slayer tries to get the kill for this team, and he manages to get that. But as I said, I've seen another Phantom Seed committed by Leo Modi. Wants to go in here, but who is his target? Goblin Slayer looks like the next target here. Oh, it goes into the damage. Oh, and a flicker comes out from Goblin Slayer. It looks like the next person to fall might just be Doof, because he doesn't have his... Ooh! Alvi goes in with the Blazing Duet, deals in the same amount of damage, and so you responds in the same breath as that. But it looks like Saint Dynasty are going to be able to take this next objective uncontested as they secure the retribution on that. But as I said, I see that the pressure is still going in here. Lapu Lapu goes in and they help and take out Goblin Slayer. What a match so far. I mean, in this exchange, you see Ruby's doing well in surviving the lane, but Claude is allowed to farm up and move around a lot more map because of that, the damage that he has, man. So he's able to rotate a lot more to those neutral objectives.
Indeed, Claude being there, getting him just a tiny bit of gold from whatever, clearing other waves and all the like. He did not get any assist, however, so he might be just a bit behind in terms of gold when compared to the Ruby right there. But yeah, at this point in time, it is Saint Dynasty that are slowly in the lead at this point in time.
Certainly, and they're still going in. Look at the damage coming in from the Major as the pressure is still coming out from the side of Evil Inc. Much better game in this because they, I mean, at least they're engaging in the team fights a lot more and they're able to at least contest. But again, I'm worried about the late game where they have a Kimmy. Kimmy is still marksman that they can use in the late game. So maybe Kimmy's not going to be involved in a lot of these early game skirmishes, but as the game goes, she's maybe going to start building up. If you look at the build, actually, let me look at the build. Kimmy, it looks like she's going for glowing one. Yeah, so I mean, they're still going to be able to sustain. I mean, but it's going to take a bit, especially when you have a hero like Glue. Glue needs someone to pick off. That's the idea here.
True, Blue does need someone to finish off what he started. But at this point, we do see Ruby is being attacked by both the marksman and the mage from Sign Dynasty. She does use her hook. We do see Blazing Duet coming out right there. Nothing. At this point, she is able to use a flicker as well. And she might have escaped at this point. She is using the minions to sort of sustain, stay alive. As we do see Glue fighting together with the Gatot right there. They are rotating towards the Ruby. Ruby does have a teammate, and so she will remain alive.
Certainly. Thank you, Great Over. Thank you to everyone. Why did no one complain that the overlay was wrong? Anyways, we can't even see the score, but we are back in action. Kumi goes in. Phantom Steed committed by the Leo mode as he goes straight for the Glue. Tries to get the kill. Lapu Lapu comes in with the Bravest Fighter, and they get a killing spree onto the Glue, and a Retribution secured. Actually, the Retribution goes straight to the Suyu. He catches two people out of position here. Ooh, AOG committed by the Gato, and they go in. Gyro wants to get the kill, and they manage to take out Virus.
Beautiful kill right there. We do see Leo Mode himself is in quite a bit of danger. If this Kimmy does have her ultimate, she could use it. However, she does not have anything. We do see it getting flipped over like a pancake by that lantern flare, and we do see Phantom Steed just coming out right there. The Leo Mode trying to secure the kill. Kimmy is able to escape, however, and that will be her living to see another day.
Certainly, man. She even used Purify to get out of that exchange. Leomord was hunting him down with the Phantom Steed. Ruby pulled back. Violet Requiem. They have lost 3 turrets right now. The side of Evil Incorporated, as it's looking more and more likely like a 2-0. Can the side of Evil Inc. make a comeback happen? Again, Alvi has been allowed to farm, so he's in a good position. But Ghost Aurora, I feel like it's definitely going to be a difficult raid. But in the top lane, we're seeing a Lapu versus 2. But they're disengaging. Lapu Lapu is alone here, but they're still going. Goblin Slayer versus Lapu Lapu. Who's going to win this 1v1 battle is the biggest question. As we've seen, Lapu Lapu manages to escape the Throne of Ruin. He's still alive. And it looks like he's just going back for more, man. He's going back for more action as he survived that onslaught from the Alice.
They do not call his ultimate Bravest Fighter for nothing. He wants, if you want all the heat, you will get it from him right there. But yeah, that is another turret going into the hands of a Saint Dynasty right there. I do believe that's the 4th turret for the match. Currently focused around the Evil Inc. blue buff. We do see Gatot able to get a 3-man right there. Beautiful. And he is able to secure a kill on the Suyu, another kill on the Glue as well, thanks to the Zushin right there. So that is 2 members down for the side of Evil Incorporated, and no response from them, unfortunately.
Certainly, man, no response indeed. And it looks like they are still trying to take down the mid lane tower here, but this side of Saint Dynasty is just... they're on fire right now. In the top lane, I'm seeing another 1v1 battle. Alice versus Claude this time around. But if you look at the board, Claude is slowly finishing his Trinity, and he's able to be a lot more aggressive in this game. He's actually bowling every single thing you can think of right now. But Alice, they're trying to think about going in. They do have the Violet Requiem Ruby here to go into this exchange, but nothing comes out of. Glue is on someone, but again, they don't have the damage going in. Leomord goes into the backline. Gato comes in with the AOG, and they get nothing, but they are still on this pressure, and it's a shutdown kill for the side of Evil Inc. Gets the killing spree for the Lapu Lapu. Bravest Fighter straight under the turret. He's healing. He's got a double kill under the turret, but it's going to be a shutdown kill, and they're still fighting in here. Ooh. Ghost Aurora tries to get out of this exchange, but it looks like it might be Goblin Slayer's turn to get a kill here. And they do manage to take out Gyro, as it looks like Ghost Aurora is still aggressive despite them having lost so many members, and he's still trying to 2v1. Can he do this? Oh, but it's not going to be manages to take one person out of that. Retribution comes out from Virus. What a game, and 4 people lost from the side of Saint Dynasty, but they still have got the pressure in the map.
Man, what a beautiful play. Ghost Aurora right there, able to just secure a kill even as she just went off. I do believe she was also helped by the red buff right there, so props to the red buff for finishing off what she started. But yes, apparently still Saint Dynasty is in the gold lead right there with about a 4k gold lead at this point in time. And yeah, looking at items as well, no Sky Pierce have picked up, just like you mentioned in the previous match right there.
Fantastic. I see people asking if Kay got kicked out. No, she just had to do something. She's possibly gonna be back tomorrow. Don't worry. She's in the chat, so you can you can interact with her there. But yeah, for now it's me and Mega Man. For the rest, we can't use it's her internship day and then we make her stream 5 games. That doesn't sound very HR safe, you know? Yeah, 2 games is good. Imagine going in here, Lemon into this team fight, but slowly going to disengage as the next objective. Glue goes in. Doof wants to get a kill, but he's not going to be able to use the grab there because he gets deleted before he can do anything. In the top lane, Lapu Lapu is pushing, and they're going to be able to start the next neutral objective uncontested after Lapu Lapu secures the 5th turret for St. Dynasty.
Indeed. The kill score right now is a 12-5 favor of St. Dynasty at this point, and they have just secured the Lord once again, moving the gold lead just close to 6k right there. So they are comfortably in the gold lead at this point in time. Evil Incorporated might have to possibly lock onto the Lapu Lapu. I have seen the Lapu Lapu doing quite a number of plays. Lapu Lapu right there engaging with the bravest fighter as well. He is flickering out the Tot, coming in with the Avatar of the Guardian, doing quite a lot of damage. We do see Blazing to able to secure a kill. However, the Gatot will go down for that. Blazing to able to, or rather Claude able to secure a second kill. Do see another kill being secured as well. A 4th kill. Even Claude is marching down right there. Glue is the only member of Evil Incorporated who is there, and he himself is in danger. He was able to secure a kill. Is a wipeout for the side of Saint Dynasty. They are going into a base with only 1 person defending. It is the Kimi that has respawned at this point in time. Just spawning in at this point. We do see the top lane turret going down as well. No other turret has spawned as well. Oh, a lot of engages are coming in right there. We do see the Soyu walking away because of the number that he, or rather the amount of damage he secured right there. Base is at half health at this point in time. We do see the Lapu Lapu going down. He tried to push as much as possible. However, he was not able to do much at this point.
Certainly, man, the pressure is still coming in from the side of Evil Inc. They're trying to defend this game. They're trying to protect themselves. Well, look at the damage coming in as Doof is very, very low, and they're still engaging. Revitalize comes out from Gyro. Can he get this? So thrown of 1 into a flicker into 3 people. Can they get the kills that is needed? Sadly, that is not going to be the case as St. Dynasty secure another kill on Goblin Slayer.
Looking surprisingly, the gold lead hasn't shifted as of much. It does seem to still be right around the 5k mark. At oh my god, I should stop saying at this point.
So you gotta say at this point, and I gotta say the biggest question. We got stuff that we gotta stop there. Anyways, Leon goes in and gets another kill onto Doof. Oh, look at the blazing duet, man. The damage coming in from Baovi, but he gets pulled in by the Ruby. It's a double kill for Ghost Aurora, and it looks like he wants a triple kill, and he secures it. Lapu Lapu in there with the bravest fighter, but again, there's no turrets by the side of even Virus, man. He's being forced to get out of this exchange. Leomar goes in with the Phantom Steed. They're trying to end this game. They're taking the mid lane down, and they have Throne of Ruin was coming. It was loading, but it's not going to be the game for the side of Evil Inc., who have lost this series 2-0. St. Dynasty are back.
Saint Dynasty are back indeed. They just secured 3 points, I believe, beating the side of Evil Inc. in a battle of good versus evil. It is the good that wins, surprisingly. But yes, I do believe this is the final match for the evening, and I very much enjoyed the performance from all the teams. Thank you very much once again to each and every single team that showcased their skill this particular day. Now, my question is, other matches for tomorrow, are you able to take us through those?
Yes, certainly. So if you go to Mobile Southern Africa, you are able to see all the matches that are happening, the matches that are about to come up until the end of the tournament. So you can see the full schedule there. But if you guys want to know what is happening tomorrow, on the 13th of May, we're going to have Team 7, which is a team from Angola, going against Tribe, which is a team from Kenya. And we have OTK Zimbabwe, which is a team from, Zimbabwe, versus Pirate Kings, which is a mixed team of all different players. Most body teams playing in the South Africa qualifiers. The last match of the evening, I think K will be there for that one. It's going to be Akira Protocol versus Renab Jutsu. So you're going to be spoiled tomorrow. But yeah, good game for the side of Saint Dynasty. I'm excited to see what these teams bring to the table as the tournament progresses. They're going to be able to secure the full 3 points in this exchange, but that also makes their group a lot more harder to escape, man. That means that the points are not split up here. That means that you do need to beat Evil Incorporated, and it also means that Evil Incorporated are going to need to win every single game in their group if they have any hopes of qualifying as the top 2 team in their group, man. So that's going to be what we have to offer right now. We're going to find out how it goes as the tournament progresses. But good game for the side of Saint Dynasty. They lost 2-0 the last time we had a stream, and this time they went 2-0 themselves. Big in mind, you want to say anything for the stream before we leave?
I do believe, just a reminder to everyone, we do have a voting function on the website. Just go head over to mobasouthafrica.com/voting. You will see our M Sports voting panel right there. Vote for your favorite team. Which is the team that you think should be the favorite team of this entire tournament? Vote as well for very soon we will have more functions, for example voting for your best clip, but that is something that is yet to come. For now, please do like and subscribe as well on our YouTube page, whatever other social media pages we have. Share the content, enjoy it, pass it on with your friends, and let's make this community much bigger. From myself, Megamind, I've been your co-host, and it is a good night.
Certainly. If you guys, Kay already said good night in the chat. She was the other person hosting. I think, yeah, she said good night in the chat, so that's fine, along with Fractured. So thank you guys as always. But from us, it's going to be the end.